It's way funnier now.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna click go live, and we'll be on the pre-show.
Oh man.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Fuck.
All right.
Check.
Checks
Chisel, check.
Checks are done.
Check mix.
Now it's time for the real.
Checkity.
Time for the real. Oh fuck! I don't.
Real
This is my drink. Let me get out your way.
podcaster.
This isn't your drink, is it?
No.
Okay. I was making sure you didn't accidentally bring it the same exact cup.
Oh no. I
Holy shit.
ran
What
it
a
with some
fucking week.
Starbucks.
Bet you brought Starbucks.
Bitch, I brought Starbucks,
What
and
a
then I
week.
drank all the Starbucks. Beep, blue, butt, bucks, stars
My throat
in the
hurts.
sky.
Oh, man, my throat hurts.
All right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good to go. It's just going to sound a little different. They'll find out why on the pod.
Oh.
Next time on Deck One Delt, find out why Chris's sword is
Coming up on Deck One Delt.
Fuck.
Did he swallow acid? Did he suck a cock? Did he win a competition? Only find out on Deck One Delt.
All right, go ahead and hit start, bro. Whenever you're ready. It's not working. Oh.
Is it the end of the world?
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Every time,
I
baby.
know. It used to work fine.
The beginning,
I can't not comment on it either.
The beginning.
I was worried it was me.
Brand new, solid, Juggalo world for us all to enjoy.
Yeah! What the fuck is up, everyone? Hi. Hey, buds. Welcome, everyone. This is Deck One
Hi.
Delt, the premier Juggalo podcast. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you'd like. These are all my homeboys. We'll start over here with this guy right here.
Carver Law, y'all, how y'all doing? We're in the house, back from the gathering. We love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. And then we got my main man here to my right, or to my left.
What's up? This is Just Chris, or now famously Sly.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
We got to incorporate the Sly in there now.
That's right, bro.
Absolutely.
And then we got also to my actual right, our other main homeboy in the world. It's Gage Von Wow.
Hi, I'm
Yes, sir.
Gage, and I'm very sore.
Deck One Delt fam.
All right.
Absolute part of the fam. Always, forever.
Yes, thanks for joining us, Gage. We appreciate
Thanks
you.
for having me and housing me and taking care of me this week.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We had a good old time at the gathering this weekend. We've all seen each other so fucking much these last few days. I almost was like, man, fuck doing a podcast.
Fuck them guys.
But then
I'm
I
so
was
tired of
But then I was like, man, we have to tell everyone how amazing our weekend was.
It really was like a fucking epic gathering, man. There was a lot of dopeness. It's going to be hard to fit it into just like 2 hours.
yeah,
This
for
might
real.
be a 7-hour podcast. Buckle in, folks.
I'm fine with that.
So we won't be reviewing.
Let's go.
We won't be reviewing an album today, but that's okay because we got plenty of other shit to talk about.
Exactly.
I-
It was a huge gathering.
To start off, I do want to shout out people in the chat hanging with us real quick. Echo Side Fiend, my good bud.
Yeah.
What's up, bud? Derek Bruno, It's a Nami, which is Lil Ninja. Greetings, my bud.
Little ninja.
Oh, it's a fave.
And Pest, that freestyle battle was dope. That's what he
Hey,
says.
thank you, fam.
So
Thank you,
we might
brother.
as well just start with that, dude. I mean,
Let's
that was
start with
that is the
headline event.
that's the headline event of all of our weekend.
It was the shit. It was awesome. I'm really, really stoked. And that's the thing. Like, it was just like a perfect culmination of things, kind of dominoing. You know what I mean? To make it happen.
None of it was planned.
No, 100%. None of it was planned.
So start at the
Or
beginning.
was it?
So start at the beginning.
Yeah.
What time did you get there, Carver? You got there at the tent and
Every time I looked at this, I saw that the battle was in there.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
the rap battle.
And me and Jared, my brother, just happened to make it there before it started.
Yeah.
All I
so,
needed was Chris.
Yeah. He texted me. I had just gotten up. I had stayed up real late the night before because I wanted to see Lardy B and get a photo with her because I simp on her hardcore.
And you did.
Yeah. And I waited. I stayed up and I waited to get that photo with her. She was awesome and everything, but I was because I was up so late. I had to sleep late. You know what I mean? So I was in bed. Carver hit me up and was like, "Hey man, you should enter this Juggalo rap battle." I was like, "Yo, bro, it's been like 15 years since I've battled. I'm rusty.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can anymore." And he's like, "Dude, you can. You have this ability. Just get the fuck up here now." So I kind of looked at the clock and I was like, I got an hour. Like shit. I was still in pajamas and everything. I didn't even have time to shower. If we'll have the video. If you look at the video, I'm still wearing my pajama sweatpants.
Pesk says
like
that
rolled up.
pom-pom line.
Yeah. Like I had to roll up my pajama pants because like I didn't even shower. I was wearing like a baggy ass ICP. Anyway, I came to the drove down the competition. As I'm walking up, I'm getting texts from everybody. Where the fuck you at, bro? They're starting already.
Yeah, like they were just taking names by random.
And it was random. Yeah, it was a random draw. So it was like everybody was telling me, bro, you got to get up here. We have no idea. You could get called next. So I started like jogging, got there just in time to kind of start seeing people. And I mean, there was some decent competition, but for the most part, like I was pretty confident going in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I 100% wouldn't have even been there had Carver not have like hit me up and been like, hey man, like get the fuck up here. You got to do this shit. You know what
Dude,
I mean?
I and I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about it the entire weekend.
You really were?
It was, yeah. But I didn't want to hype it up. I didn't want him to overthink it.
Oh,
so if it didn't happen, I wasn't like going to sweat it. But like if I could have made hit him up and say, hey dude, get into this battle.
Like it never even crossed my mind to have him in, or just because, and not that I don't have faith in Chris. I know he's an incredible rapper, and I know we've preached that, and you always want to try not to do that too much though, because you don't want to hype people up like
I
that.
just
But
didn't want
he
him to
really
get
does have a natural talent.
I didn't
and
want him
we
to
know
get
that.
in his head about
Right.
it and overthink it. And
But
shit
yeah,
like
like
that,
I was like, man, I don't know if he even would be interested at this point in his life to do something like that.
And like comparable to when I was younger, like, and they can attest to this. Comparable to when I was younger, that was really, really light work. I'm not.
That was light work?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not as nearly as vicious or like lyrical as I used to be. Like I was.
Oh,
going
he was
real
mean
easy.
back in the day.
Back then, I would have said all that, but I also would have had lyrical wordplay. You know, like acrobatics and bad tricks. Like I kind of did that RA type shit. RA the Rugged Man is a fucking idol of mine. Like I love the way he chops, and he kind of can do that. I fucking rap with these battle axes and pack it into your fucking back and and I could do that type of shit and also come out with the hardcore like lines. So like I kind of laid back a little bit. You know what I mean? I wanted to make everybody hear it. And
even
shit
what
like
you
that,
did
but
was impressive. I mean,
there's
you've been talking all week about it.
Well, the best
How
shit,
good
the
you
best
were.
shit, the
You
best shit
are.
hasn't been shown yet. We are going to upload all the battles, but the last battle I had to go up against a female. I've always had trouble battling females,
And I've seen you do it before, and you've gone easy on them.
Yeah, I always do. It's just rough because like I even said, I think I said that in the bars. I said like,
Bro,
I feel like I'm hitting a girl.
You had to go against a girl a couple times and a dude in a wheelchair with no legs.
I know,
Well,
right?
yeah.
Don't
That
forget
one
that.
hasn't been shown. Yeah, one of my opponents was a guy in a wheelchair.
With no legs.
With no legs,
it-
Who
it-
was sick? Who was
Give-
sick?
Yeah,
but
he was dope.
And he won the
really
rap
good.
battle a couple of years
Yeah.
prior.
He won it 3
Yeah.
years in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, and he went up against me in the second round. That's why I think he was so salty. He at least wanted second place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, but he went up against me in the second round, like the elimination round. So
Okay.
it's like he got cut early, and that's why I think he was really salty. He did come to me afterwards and was like, "Yo, straight up, I apologize. I apologize. I know you were freestyling because when we got off stage, he was telling me, "Yo, you weren't freestyling. That shit was all written." And
Yeah.
it was like, "What?"
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
and that's disrespectful as fuck. You know what I mean? And I even told him, I said, "Yo, bro, that's disrespectful as fuck in hip hop to say that I'm fucking not rapping." I said, "If you want, I'll battle you right here on the stage." So we started battling again on the stage.
At the corner of the stage,
Off to
DJ
the
Clay.
side.
DJ Clay was like, "Y'all better get the fuck off the stage right now. Battle off stage, or I'm gonna eliminate you both."
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah,
trying to
literally,
get
like-
off the stage, and this guy's picking fights, and they're in the
Yeah.
corner doing it and shaking their heads like,
Yeah.
goes over with his camera.
And what's funny, Shaggy comes over with Shaggy the Airhead comes over with his cell phone and starts filming it. I battle him again while Shaggy's sitting there listening, and Shaggy goes, "That's 2," and then walks back behind his counter. So, Shaggy gave me 2 points on him.
2.
Just
Oh,
saying,
yeah, bro.
Shaggy the Airhead gave me 2 points on him. But
He was a dope. He had that dope nursery rhyme line when he was
when he
battling
was
the-
battling
the-
Juggalo Dad or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
His
Bad
his
Dad.
name is Juggalo Bad Dad, whatever.
Yeah.
With the fake baby, he fucking killed him on that. Where he said he went up and said, "Hush, little baby, don't
say
say
a word," yeah.
where Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
If that mockingbird don't
And if
sing,
that
you ain't
mockingbird-
gonna do a
you ain't gonna do a
goddamn thing.
goddamn
Yeah.
thing." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That was a
that was
tight
a
little
dope
line,
line.
Yeah, but lyrically, honestly, the one I wanted to go against the most was the dude from last year. That one from last year, the green hair dude. I think. His name
that's
was
what we were all
BDP. I think his
hoping.
name was
NFC.
BDP or something.
And real quick, I would like to talk to him because this may not be true, but I felt like he threw in the towel with the girl.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that was his
tough.
friend.
It's yeah. He knew her personally, so that was one big thing. And I don't know if he tried as hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, females are hard, man. Just because like you don't. Especially
But
if
she
you're like
was
a nice
dope.
dude. Like, I'm not going to
She
sit
was
there and
good.
call you a stupid cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that one chick would have been easy because she looked, I'm just keeping it real. Look, no hate on you if you're watching this.
Her
if you're that chick.
boof baby.
Yeah, if you're watching this
Yeah.
boof baby, yo.
She was kind of cool, all right.
Yeah, she had some dope ass lines, but at the same time, like, I could have talked about her being like, you know, looking like a drug addict. I could have made all kinds of jokes on that shit. But
You didn't go for the throw like you could have.
no,
with a lot of
Marley,
it.
and see that was the thing. Marley, not only that was the name of the MC I went up against in the final round, she was also a dope MC, so I had respect for it.
Yeah,
so
she
it
was
like,
really good.
It was kind of tough, you know what I mean? It was a tough last round, but I think I came in the very end. I only really delivered one real hard punch at the end, and that was that pom pom line. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I said something about like I'll come at you like. The pom poms on your head, some shit like that. But
You're like
anyway.
it was
bop
dope.
her
Oh, yeah,
on the
pom-
head
Hey,
bro.
twice,
Yeah,
pom
pom-
pom,
pom-
something
Hey,
like
can,
that.
Something,
can we show your? I think this is from your first battle. Can we show the video of your first battle where you dropped the line that won the?
Let's do it.
Sorry. He dropped the line in his first battle that won the crowd over for the entire event.
Oh yeah,
Instantly.
Like that was it.
Yeah.
and that's a tactic he's always done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could get the crowd involved and get them
Yeah.
hyped on top of just eating whoever he was in front of.
No, the crowd was on his side the entire
Instantly.
time after that.
Yeah.
I knew. After that, it's like you knew he was going to win, or he had a high. Chance.
And then other people tried to do what he was doing, but horribly.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
astronomical.
No, he try. He elevates the room when he battles.
Yeah.
And they try, but
All right, watch this shit. So I'll skim through it a little bit.
Yeah, this one is calling up. And this dude, this was a real cool dude. And he had bars too. I'm not gonna take shit from him.
So this is Chris's debut. Like no one has seen him. No one knows his rapping ability or nothing at this point.
he's coming out of the blue. People
know.
are like,
And they're
this
hating
guy,
on me.
They,
Hold
on, let me
they
lower
think they're
the-
going to eat this dude, but man, it's a whole different story.
And I was gonna say,
Wild
like,
card.
if you'll notice too, like everybody's kind of hating on me because I was standing with Derek and I was near the back, so I wasn't ready to come on. So they're like, this motherfucker's all the way in the back.
Yeah, but you weren't the only one. There was people they waited for like 5 minutes to go up there.
Yeah.
Before you got there.
Right.
See, Chris showing love, man. That's what you do. It's a sport, guys.
Exactly. That's all it is. It's a sport. I don't have hate for anybody that has the balls to get up there and do that shit. I got love for anybody that has the balls.
A coke dealer's not supposed to snort their own lines. This is what happens when a clown gets high and eats their own pie.
I like that.
He had some alright stuff.
This is the rap battle, not the entrance to the methadone clinic. I mean, I'm the illest bastard.
See, he got some okay lines here.
You don't fucking matter. That's why you come here for 4 days and gather.
I like that too.
Yeah.
After this battle, the only question the locals raised, where were you the day Sly sunk his career faster than Ocean Gate?
I think he's pretty good too, man.
Yeah,
He was good.
He
I
could
like
get
him.
a lot better.
He he hit me up on Facebook.
Oh, for real?
Well, he had Deck one on, and he said, "Yo, I'll see you next year." I was like, "I'm looking forward to it."
That's awesome.
He's cool.
That's cool. That's good. You got people.
His name
that
is
are cool with
Mr.
that.
E.
Yeah, he
I
seems
got
cool.
respect for Mr.
Here
E.
he goes.
Yo, I came for a battle, dog. What is this shit? This is like ICP battling Twisted. I got an IT. Let's make a deal. You and me can get off stage, go get a meal. I can sit down, talk about the gathering. At the end of the day, you and me can be friends. Matter of fact, I'll let you think about it for a minute, G. Fine then, dog. Plan B. I'll fucking show you. Ouija boards until 100 hordes of those come out and rip you with your vocal cords.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
Even Shaggy the Airhead was like, he even got them on his side.
No, that's all.
instantly.
That's all it took, man.
Yeah.
You had him. You had him in the palm of your hands instantly. After that.
Yeah, you were playing with him, and then you just that last shit, man. You just disintegrated him.
Yeah.
That was so fucking sweet.
Yep. You probably didn't even remember that.
No, I don't. I don't like. I always say that to be like the. Anytime I'm talking about battling, I compare it to a fight, because I mean that's really how. Like I've talked to people who do cage fighting or boxing.
It's in the moment,
and they say the same thing. They say like, yeah, you go in and right once it starts, you almost like you zone in. You remember like the feeling. But it's like you can't remember exact moments. You know, afterwards, like somebody will be like, yo, that hook you landed. And like you can kind of vaguely remember it. You know what I mean? You know you threw like a hard right, but you don't remember that in the, you know, it's kind of like
a weird like
retrospective.
instinct like flips on and
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that dude, like because he stung me. He stung me a couple times. That also, I think that's why that was my best battle of the day.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that really came at me. The second dude, the harder you come at me, I usually let you go first because it gives me the advantage that I can bounce off of what you said. Number two, though, it inspires me because the doper you are, the doper I'm going to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if you come with trash, I'm really not going to try that hard. Now, with Marley, it was a little bit different because the thing with Marley was she was coming hard. She was a dope-ass MC.
She was really
Look
good.
at her being
It's
humble
just-
even in the picture right there.
Yeah,
like she's
Down
like,
a little bit. Yeah.
Shout out
she was
to
doing
Marley.
like the bow. Yeah, shout out to her.
She
She's
was really
on
cool.
Insta. Yeah, she's on Instagram. Her name is Marlie. Shit, hold on. I want to give her a shout out because she's cool as
she was
fuck,
cool.
bro.
She was a dope rapper.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to give her a shout out so everybody can like go to her site and say that. Let me see. Her name is.
So look,
on
I'll
a
find
good
it.
day,
Hold up.
she probably could have got you if she won the crowd over a little more, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude. And
Yeah.
and she you said she won or she came in second place last year or something like that. And that
here it is.
NRP guy won
It's,
a couple years ago too.
It's Marlie Lorose. So just spell it. It's all one word. MarlieLorose. But yeah, she's dope.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
Marley L.O. Rose.
MarlieLorose.
There you go.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for her. She's the shit. I put it in the chat too. So if you're on the chat, you've got that chat. But add her on Instagram. Tell her that Just Chris from Deck One Delt sent you. She's fire. Yeah. So I got a lot of respect for her. Same with Mystery, the dude I battled. I got respect for everybody I battled, except for there was one. I'm not even really going to shout them out because I'm just going to fucking straight. They were. There was one contestant, like I guess they got skipped over. I've watched the old battles, bro. I'll just say here, dude had zero chance of beating me, zero chance. But he got a limit. Like he said, he didn't get his chance to battle or whatever. But like, I guess he got cut.
So here, let's paint this picture a little better. Chris literally wins. Like we're all reeling. I'm literally like feeling like a proud dad. I'm like crying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's like getting cried. Yeah. Everybody's like hyped. And
it's so
hugging each
exciting.
other.
Everyone like Chris comes off stage
We've
and
all
these,
got adrenaline.
I'm going over to go meet Chris, and there's these two assholes that are just screaming, "Oh fuck that! Oh fuck that!" Like screaming, like this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, who the fuck are these?
I never fucking lost. This shit's rigged.
Yeah.
I never fucking lost.
It
And I said-
rigged.
and like once the full
A
video
Juggalo battle's
yeah,
rigged.
Once the
Take it way too
full
serious.
battle comes out, you can watch this guy. I'll let you decide for yourself if he would have beat me.
Yeah,
but like
man.
he's one of these guys who like came out like I fucking come with this motherfucking psycho shit. I will fucking chop your fucking head off with my psycho. Like it was that kind of.
He was
shit.
like several people in the battle,
And you
and
couldn't
probably
understand
him.
what he was saying.
They just came out and spit a written like verse that they wrote. That wasn't
Exactly.
even a
Yeah,
battle. There
exactly.
was. It wasn't nothing off the dome. Nothing.
Just generic horrorcore shit in a
Yeah.
bad voice.
Zero
Absolutely.
improv. It was just like, bleh, and it
Like the very
boring,
first guy
bro.
addressed the crowd, and then DJ Cole's like, "Dude, this is a rap battle. What are you doing?"
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, man.
absolutely.
Like, for what it's worth, at the beginning, somebody was like, "Oh, we need more contestants. Come sign." So that
Yeah.
probably a
Yeah,
couple
they're probably
rappers
were
just
just
signed
random
up for that
dudes.
reason.
yeah, right.
But
absolutely.
then again, the battle rappers that take it seriously, like, don't get salty when you get beat.
Yeah,
the
right.
crowd decides.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
absolutely.
period.
You can't get mad at the other guy.
Yeah,
the crowd
period.
decided.
Exactly.
They like
They-
him more. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
The main
exactly.
thing that's going to win over a battle that Just Chris, aka Sly, has over is comedy. Chris is a stand-up comic. He has the chops to be a stand-up comic and rap, and that's how you have to do it, man. If you can't land punchlines and jokes, it's not going to work for you.
Yeah,
You
there's
might-
definitely tricks to battling. Like you have to learn the craft. If you know the craft, there's tricks. Like and I've told it, and like it's not like secrets of the trade or nothing. I'll talk about them. You know what I mean? One big thing, you have to think of your first line. So when you come out, have your first line ready, because when you hit that first line, your crowd's going to go, oh. That gives you just a brief second to think of your next line.
Yeah.
Now you got to still be able to think
You
of that
still
shit
have to be
quick.
very sharp.
You got to be really sharp, and you got to have that talent to be able to rhyme. But it gives you that brief moment to think about it. So then you follow up your second line. It doesn't have to be a huge zinger, but while I'm letting out that second line, I'm building a zinger in my head for either the third or the fourth.
Yep.
Set of
Dude,
bars.
you're
that I
telling the
deliver.
secrets of the trade right here.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yo, please. It's just like a good fighter. If you ask a good fighter, how do you fight? They'll tell you how. The trick isn't in knowing the secrets it's in putting them to work. So by all means, fucking practice. I encourage you, practice, learn to battle, come battle me, beat me, please. I've only lost to one person, and I'm not arrogant or
I
anything.
will put the call out. If anyone watching or listening to this ever wants to battle Chris, hit us up, deck1del@gmail.com, any of the socials.
Yeah.
Let us know. We'll set up. You can come battle him live on the show.
Yeah.
I'll set up a
We'll do
live
it,
stream
yeah.
fucking battle
Absolutely.
for
Just
you
for
and
it.
Chris.
Yeah, just
and
for
we'll
Chris,
let the
yeah.
chat decide. All right.
Dude, we'll
yeah.
get a DJ. I'll
That'd be
bust
awesome.
out the turntables. We'll start DJing it and everything.
If people want to, if people really want to do it like that, we'll put Chris's title on the line. Like I told him yesterday, he's like Afro Samurai. He has the #1 headband right now.
yeah.
Who
I mean,
wants
hey,
it?
hey, yeah.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
hey.
Who wants to deck one
matter
duke
what.
it out with
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
Look, I'm going for like a decade. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to win enough rap battles at the Juggalo gathering that they tell me you're not allowed to.
they
enter.
got to retire you.
Yeah, that they won't let either that or they make me a fucking judge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're just
Yeah.
like, yo, like you just judge. Like you've
Yeah.
proven yourself. You're a gathering. I want to
Yep.
become a gathering
There you
legend.
go.
I did
So I'm
became
putting
a
that
judge
shit
after
out.
a while.
Yep.
I do want to give shout out to a bunch of important people though. First off, like I know this might be tacky to a lot of people, but I do need to give these shout outs. Big shout out to fucking these two. Mainly just for creating this dope ass podcast
Thanks,
and
bud.
bringing me into it, because if they hadn't like got me back into ICP and back into this Juggalo culture, like I wouldn't have went to the fucking gathering. I wouldn't have had this dope ass experience. So I appreciate them. I appreciate the Juggalo world, man, for like just sticking around and being dope as fuck. There's definitely some shit in the Juggalo world that fucking sucks, and we could talk about that today. There's some bullshit going on, bro. But for a vast majority, 90% of Juggalos are dope as fuck. And it was just like stepping right back in. You know what I mean? Like I felt at home from the first time I was at the gathering. But it was all dope. And then I want to shout out Hatred as well, man. He's my homie from back in the day. He was there because I was an inspiration to him back in the day. And I mean, I have mad respect for him, but also, he always tells me I was an inspiration. I wasn't going to lose that battle while he was there.
That's another.
Right when I looked over and saw him, I was like, "Oh no, I'm not losing now."
That's
bro.
another part
There's
of
no-
like this serendipity because they were
Yeah.
walking by. He didn't even know it was happening. I was like, "Hey, Shred, you gotta come see
yeah,
this."
and that's the thing. Like, if I lose in front of these guys, I'm not that bothered because no matter what, they're going to be like, "Yo, we know, bro. We've seen you at your peak." And I knew that going in. I was like, "Hey, there might be somebody here who's at their peak. I'm gonna get eaten up because I'm rusty." You know what I mean? But there just wasn't anybody of that caliber.
I mean, you basically came out of retirement.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you haven't battled in a long time.
It was definitely a fucking for any boxing fans out there. It was definitely a George Foreman moment. You know what I mean? Or where like I was coming out of the fucking retirement and then I came out and beasted it. Got the title out of retirement.
But it's who
An
you
old
are,
fat
man.
guy.
I knew it. I've always known it.
By my grill.
You have an in the moment, off the top of the head skill in the way you do things. You'll never lose it.
Yeah. Up on the screen, we've got the exclusive charm right now.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, there was only a few of those charms.
Got
You
a
gotta
special charm
win
for
a
winning that.
competition. Yeah, you get.
That thing is so sharp.
Yeah, it's slick as fuck. I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, like for sure, it's around my neck. This is one I'm gonna wear throughout the year, like for sure. And then the winner's plaque. That shit is beautiful.
It's awesome, especially with the space theme.
Yeah.
Really
we're
fucking sweet.
we're
man.
building.
Outer space shit.
We're rebuilding down here the Deck One Delt Studios, and
We'll have it on display.
Yeah, we're actually going to have a recording studio so we can start doing music again, and we're going to have that proudly in display up there. So, that's going to go for the future years too, because I'm calling it right now. I'm going for a fucking record, boys. I'm going for a fucking record.
Oh yeah,
As long
man.
as they keep doing the gathering, I will keep
That's
winning
dope.
this.
Yeah,
I will
man,
keep
that's
winning
fun.
this.
Man,
You could like
I love it.
pay for a ticket, go and win, and then just go home and just be done.
Yeah,
you don't even
really.
have to
Yeah,
gather.
he
You just
paid,
do the
he
battle
paid
rap.
his forced
Yeah.
ticket.
Well,
that
that's
battle.
yeah, that's what Jay said. Jay is like, I mean, think of it this way: like you basically just like got paid a loan, gave a loan to come to the gathering.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'll come to the gathering, and they're like, I mean, can you loan me like $230? I mean, you can come. I'll pay you back when you come to the gathering. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
here
we're
you go.
we're
Here's-
skipping that part. Chris won the plaque. He won the charm, but he also won $300.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. As a winner of
That was
yeah,
sweet.
as a winner,
we had
as
no.
a winner,
He had no idea he was going to get this.
I had
shit.
zero idea. Yeah,
Nothing.
that was the thing. I had no.
We didn't
I
even know
wanted
what you
the
would
plaque.
win.
I wanted the plaque. That was
Yeah,
all I wanted.
yeah.
I wanted the plaque because I was like, yo,
It's awesome.
I remember going to gatherings and seeing people hold that plaque up
Yeah.
and seeing it. And it was always, and that was another dope ass fucking. I will battle. Oh, hey, McNasty, I would love it, bro.
Oh, shit,
I would love
dude.
to. I'll see
Oh,
you. Let's
shit.
do this, bro.
McNasty threw the gauntlet down.
I idolize
I gotta see
McNasty.
that.
No,
Yeah.
I idolize McNasty, bro. I do. So I am
McNasty's
100.
shit.
Yeah, McNasty in the chat just said he would battle me next year. That would be fucking
wanna
amazing,
see that.
bro.
Yeah, bro,
Only
show
because,
up. Bring
like
it.
I said, the more I respect somebody and their craft, the harder I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And McNasty is a fucking monster, bro. So
And by
I
the
would-
way,
I would love to battle.
there was a main stage act in that rap battle that got beat by another
Al Mal
guy.
was up there.
Al,
Yeah.
Al Mal. He was,
Al Mal, and Al Mal's nasty as fuck. I
he
wanted
did
to
all
go
right.
against him.
He did all right, but half of his, they said, you got 30 seconds. All right, go. He was like, yo, when I say Al, y'all say, like, what are you doing?
Half his
bro?
lines
crowd.
were just
Yeah,
crowd
like-
work.
Well, that was the
Don't,
thing. He was a master of crowd work, but his bars
And then he
like,
dropped
his
lines like
freestyles
John
weren't
Cena.
great.
He was like,
No,
yeah.
yo, I'm going to have you laying on the ground. In a second, I'm going to pound. Like, that's like, that's literally like how
Just
he was.
Chris.
Yeah.
You're just Chris. You're a master of crowd work.
Yeah.
You got to do both.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's
He
a
was
craft.
only doing one. Al Mal was just, I'm Al. Oh, sorry. I'm Al Mal. Cheer for me.
Yeah,
100%.
pretty much.
Like,
100%. It's
He
it's
sounded
a
dope,
combo.
but he sounded dope, but that it was typical crowd interaction. You're a master of a true crowd work, like a comedian does.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's all things because I've met some. There's some people who don't do any crowd work and they'll still slaughter you, but then it's just because they are outrageous with their bars.
Yeah.
But usually, crowd work is going to win the fucking competition because
Usually.
what battles are about is getting the crowd on your side.
Absolutely.
Everybody thinks it's about like
And it's making them laugh.
And I'm not talking about a cipher battle. Ciphers are different. There are cipher battles and there are rap battles. You know what I mean? I've seen like cipher battles where it's just about who has the best verse basically. That's completely different than what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I like the
You're
fucking,
talking off the top, off the dome battles in the
battles.
moment.
Yeah, real
talking
battles.
shit about the person in front of you.
Exactly.
Like, just with jokes off the fly. You don't even know them.
Obviously
Freestyle
off the
battles,
dome.
yes.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, like there's a huge following, and I got mad respect for people who do written battles as well. But
Yeah, those
me,
are entertaining too because they do theatrics with them and shit.
Bro, have you ever
And
seen
they're
that-
They hit harder too because
Yeah.
they know shit.
Have you seen that
Yeah.
battle where Cannabis like has to bust out his book and shit?
Oh god, that was embarrassing.
That's it. It is embarrassing. He's battling this dude.
man.
I won't go long on it because we want to talk about the gathering. But
Yeah.
there's like some like battle rapper dude he's incredible. He's very very good.
Yeah.
And Cannabis like he's there. I don't know what it is. He obviously invited him or something. But Cannabis tries. He busts out some lines. They're not that great. Then he runs out of lines. And he literally's like, all right, here, let me try some of these. I got some written down. He literally busts out a book and starts going, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
it's famous.
that hurts.
it's really bad. But Cannabis at the end does just be like, all right, bro, it's cool. You got me, man. It's all good. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's embarrassing. Check that shit out.
That sucks. That sucks. 'Cause, yeah,
He wasn't ready for that. Those types of battles, those guys research their opponent.
Yes.
They like research them for a while.
Yeah.
like Cannabis is a great MC. Don't get me wrong, but like battling's not his forte. I know everybody gives him credit for battling, but like I don't think he's that impressive.
He's a
at battling,
lyricist,
bro.
that's all he
He's a
is.
lyricist. He's not impressive as a battler. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Like his battle with LL, LL really didn't strike back either. But like, yeah, his shit with LL, he didn't hit LL that hard at all.
Yeah. LL kind of fucked him up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So congratulations, Chris. We love you. We're so happy you won. I don't know what else to say, man. Like it was an incredible moment. Like I know
you,
it's
man. It
here's
felt good.
here's the thing that I've thought is like, it felt so good in the moment, and like then you kind of have like you think about it on the side, and you're kind of like, okay, if you tell everybody like, so like you want to rap battle at a Juggalo gathering, who gives a fuck? You know. But here's my thing, and I didn't mean to say that to put that in your head. I'm saying that as like.
No, that is how conventional people. I know my girl's sister said that when she came downstairs this morning. She was like, "Oh, so congratulations on your huge honor." And then she walked in the kitchen, and I was like, "No," I said, "It is dope." I said, "Shit," I said, "How much?" I said, "I won $300 for it." I said, "How much money did you win battling last night?"
Yeah, what
know
did
I mean?
you do today?
Yeah, how much money did you win battling last night? Fuck out of here.
That's what I thought.
No, but yeah, so I get what you're saying, but like. Also, for me, this has been a dream since I was 20 years old.
It's a redemption arc, too.
Exactly, yeah. Like, this has been a dream
We've told the
since I
story
was
before,
young.
but tell quickly, like, why how it's a redemption.
Just meaning like how I fell out of.
I know. I'm meaning that too.
with a fat rat.
Yeah.
You entered a battle 20 years ago.
Yeah, I entered a battle at the gathering. I had and we've talked about it before, but my final round was up against this rapper named Fat Rat. And he was standing on the sidelines watching me in the second to last battle. And then all of a sudden, Fat Rat fucking had some obligations or something. He said, no. I guess he was performing the next day, and he said, "No, I've got to get sleep from my performance. I can't do this shit anymore." And
Is that what he said? That was the excuse?
It was something like that. Like he backed out for some bullshit like that. And then
He was
backed,
tired.
yeah, backed out. So I go to I show up and I'm like, I'm here. And they're like, yeah, dude didn't show up. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
So I win, right? And they're like, no, we have to have a battle. We can't give you the money. Now, at that point, the money was only $100, and this was done by a tent. This wasn't the official Juggalo rap battle or whatever on stage.
They didn't have one back then.
Yeah. This was like in the Chaos District. It was called like
It was
Club
like
Chaos.
legit like an underground battle.
Yeah. I think it was like called Club Chaos. But he never showed up, and I'm like, yo, you should give me that fucking money because he didn't show up. I won, and he's like, no
disqualified. You
battle.
lost.
Yeah,
That's
no
bullshit,
battle.
yeah.
We can't give it to you.
Yep,
so I was
bullshit.
salty about that shit, and like that was like one of my last gatherings too. That was like my second to last gathering. So
Yeah.
it's like I never got that redemption. Now though, I walk away with the official plaque.
Full
Yeah, 20 years later.
Sir,
Yeah.
20 years
20
later.
fucking years later.
As an old man,
came out of
bro.
retirement.
As an old man.
Oh, man,
They
it
got
was
beat
so
by an
awesome.
old fucking man.
Dude, you
See, I
can't-
like because she said that line. She's like, you look like you're 40. And then I turned to the audience and said, I am 40. Yeah. I was like, yo, I
That
am.
was funny.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah. I was like, yo, astute observation. I am a fucking old man.
Hey, man.
You got
oh,
eyes.
I'm not-
Congratulations.
I'm not
I hope you
quite
youngins
40,
out.
but I'm close.
I hope you youngins out there learned a lesson in hip hop from this.
Yeah, dude, it was a blast, man, for sure, man.
Absolutely.
McNasty says Dister. That must have been who Cannabis
So
was.
losing to V Sinister.
Oh yeah, well I was looking up there. He said you wear Tom Cruise mom shoes.
Disaster.
Oh, that was one of Cannabis's line. You wear Tom Cruise mom shoes.
That's kind of funny.
I know. It's kind of funny.
My shoes.
Anyways,
Just great.
oh fuck. He said he's on his redemption arc from losing to V Sinister.
Ah,
Yeah,
V
V
Sinister,
Sinister he was pretty dope. I don't know anything he's done. I know some. He's like kind of made Juggalo. He's done some Juggalo podcasts and shit like that. But I don't know shit about him other than like his one album that he released on Psychopathic that year.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. Like
He
I
was
remember
a-
it being pretty cool.
He was at Camp Zool. I didn't see him, but I heard he was really fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm glad he's still doing his thing. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that album is dope. Hunting Season. I haven't listened to it
I
in a
mean,
long
I
time.
remember his name from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
I
mean,
can't
he's
remember.
been around forever.
What,
right?
How did he get that like album? Like he won a contest or something. Like there was a reason. Maybe somebody in the chat remembers, but he like he won some contest. He got to make that album. You know, on Psychopathic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure on that shit. I do know what you're talking
He
about. You
maybe
might
he
be
won
right.
a contest at the Gathering the year before or something
Yeah,
like that.
probably something like that.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't there for long.
But yeah. But no, that was cool. But anyways,
But
yeah, Nick Nasty,
epic
I hope you
fucking-
beat his ass next
epic
time.
fucking moment, dude. That shit. That was the shit. But yeah. That was one of the big highlights. But also, we could kind of go back to some other highlights.
Yeah.
First day.
Yeah.
I got heat exhaustion, so that was fun.
Oh, we don't have a. I wish I had the picture of
We
his
called
puke spot.
we called
Yeah.
that one Puke Gate.
Yeah,
I'm-
puke
I
gate.
might have
Yeah,
that
for
picture.
sure.
I'll dig around for that.
have it throw it in the.
Yeah,
I'll
so
look
we
for
were
it.
chilling. It was hot as fuck there, dude. It was like 89 or 90 degrees, but it felt like 93, 94. It was pretty fucking hot. Very humid because it was we were in between like two rain cycles, so it was real humid. Sweating our balls off. Definitely the hottest day of the gathering.
It was the hottest day for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. For day
absolutely.
one was the hottest day, and So we're sitting there chilling, sweating our ass off. I'm drinking nothing but like pink lemonades and fucking Mountain Dew. I had a fucking Juggalo juice,
And keep
which is
trying-
alcohol, which dehydrates
And
you.
marching around with me.
Marching around with him who fucking speed walks. This dude's like
He's got-
in great shape, and I'm a fucking
Look,
tub
look,
of
he
sour
walked
cream.
like a mile to the gas station and a mile back, and then immediately ate an entire sub in the heat, like, and then puked 15 minutes later.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like I
And probably drank nothing but Mountain Dew that morning.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. And yeah, so I got back and I ate this old ass pepperoni stuff, which I'm convinced the people at that gas station were fucking poisoning Juggalos.
Yeah, you might have
bro.
also gotten.
Yeah, I might have gotten
poisoning on
actual
top of all
poisoning.
that.
Yeah, because like
Those people
everything I got from that gathering or everything I got from that BP, those people fucking hated Juggalos.
Yeah, they didn't like
They
us.
were miserable at that fucking BP. More so, and I've been to plenty of gatherings where like you're in small towns and shit, you know, like Garrettsville.
That
and
BP
Peoria-
last year,
or
like
not
they
Peoria, but
blocked off the
Garrettsville and,
bathroom and did not
Pataskala.
want people in there at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But like,
don't think
yeah,
I
they
have
blocked the bathrooms off. They had porta potties outside. They made everyone use.
It's like you could shit outside like a dog.
Yeah, you can shit out and
Get the fuck out.
I wish we could dig a hole for you, but they won't let us legally. But yeah,
Cycle
like
through some
they
pictures.
wouldn't talk to you and shit. But yeah, when we got
Just
back, I
wild.
ate that fucking sub. I puked, unfortunately, on our homie DC Fago guys.
I found it.
tent, and Meg's tent.
I was trying to find the puke
I
cardboard
found it.
picture.
Yeah,
found
I
it.
was meeting. I had met them for the first fucking time too, which is why I felt extra salty. They're cool as fuck though. They were cool as hell about it, and we all joked about it.
And of
later,
course,
like,
of course, Gage showed up.
Let me find that drop.
that bitch, you want Starbucks? Yeah, fuck yeah. You
I
gotta,
stayed caffeinated.
You gotta have Starbucks.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yo,
absolutely.
Gage wasn't fucking around.
Not at all.
Bitch, you want Starbucks? But yeah. So I on their tent. They were nice enough to set me aside another puke spot. Hey, there's
Yeah.
Taylor Coulter, our
oh,
number one.
No, she's not our number one.
Oh.
She's our only female.
Our
fan.
only Juggalo.
Oh, for real? Cool.
She is our only.
I didn't realize
well,
we bumped into
now,
her.
not
I guess
only,
she would be
not
our
only,
only-
Not
our
only
number
now,
I did.
no,
I showed
not
that
only,
picture.
To be fair, I have actually confirmed we do have more than one female fan who actually listens to the show.
Who?
I don't remember her name. but
See, she's a lie.
she's not Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor is
There's
the goat. Okay?
Taylor with the homeboy, Mr. Green, right there.
Yeah,
There's that,
Mr. Green, of course. Yeah,
girl, she
who's
does,
also
like-
one of the
She's
one
with
of the
Dead
coolest
Canvas. She
motherfuckers
does
I've ever
artwork
met.
on Instagram, like chicken picnics. So she follows you guys. I don't know if she watches.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I bumped into her at the gathering. She's cool. I like her artwork.
Yeah.
Who?
Chicken picnic.
Oh
on
yeah. I've
Instagram.
seen their
Yeah,
art.
she was the
we
one that did
definitely
the
have
yum
people.
yum
Oh yeah.
picture and stuff. And then
I didn't know that was a girl.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like
she's
she
like
was like, "Oh my god, this
short-
is our
she's-
shit." Or yeah, I had used a
Yeah.
picture of her weeping Woe
Yeah,
the weirdo.
that's
and I
her
used it for
artwork.
Instagram, and I tagged her in it after I found out because I was like, "Oh shit, that's you."
There's us
You
with
know what I
the
mean?
there's us with the ice sculptor homies, Lisa and Corey.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Corey rocking the great Mojojo.
matching
yeah,
bandana, looking very colorful,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's props to the homie for sporting the shit at Deck One Delt too.
Hanging out with
Dope as
Megs and
fuck.
DC all weekend too.
Yeah, they're cool. As
That
fuck.
picture's
I was,
funny.
I was mad stoked to meet them. They were awesome.
I was waiting in line to get
Very good
a
first impression.
signature from Kung Fu Vampire.
Yes.
And I was standing next to a dude who was on something, and there was a girl with no shirt, and he was just like being real weird.
I'm
about
thinking.
it.
Am I sitting on
Yeah.
Kung Fu's golf? cart?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Just super cash.
I
Hey,
didn't give
whatever.
a fuck. I was
Fuck
like,
it.
whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. Here's
Yeah.
a chair. Cheers a chair.
So we recorded like some little video clips. We're gonna edit some stuff together. Look, our only female fan Taylor right there at the Deck One Delt podcast,
yeah.
with us and Vinny Mac.
And
Yeah,
Vinny
bro.
Mac.
We
Vinny
finally-
Mac at the
Representing.
attack,
we
bro.
finally
Mac
met.
attack.
We finally got to meet. We finally got to meet Vinny Mac in person. That was incredible.
Yeah, he's the fucking man. He
Yep.
we chill with him for little
Quite a
bits
bit-
of time.
quite a bit.
He was kind of doing his own thing, which is
Vin-
understandable.
Vinny's
'cause
like, fuck off,
media.
y'all. I'm out
Floating
doing
around.
this.
Yeah, he's.
Doing
I
his
mean,
thing.
he's moving around. He was making his own videos. He has his own media production company that he's running. Understandable. He couldn't spend all his time with us, but he did always offer a little bit of time out of his day to kind of come kick it with us, and we appreciated being able to chill with our brother. But yeah, man. He was passing out flyers. He was going fucking nuts, man.
Oh, he
met
went-
him a little cutie juggalette and everything.
You guys took him to meet Esham?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Sounds like a cat with a bad attitude.
Right.
We taught him.
Exactly.
We taught him the ways of Esham. He didn't know who he was. Yeah, we explained and how important he was to Juggalo world and stuff.
Yeah, so we got a dope ass
we
picture
all
of
got to
Esham.
meet Esham and stuff. Oh, well, let's talk about this. We'll talk about Esham in a little bit first,
Yeah.
but let's
We're
talk about
going
the.
out of order.
Let's talk about the first day. Okay, second day podcast event, right?
Oh my god.
So the
That
podcast
was so
event,
fucking hot. in
it
there.
sucked. The
Oh my
podcast,
God.
the podcast event, it's unnecessary.
It really is, bro.
It's a waste of time.
It wouldn't be if they did it
It's an absolute
correctly.
waste
They
of
just
time.
keep
What I
doing
think-
it so stupidly.
I wish anyone from Psychopathic would listen to this that had any control. I know they don't, but if anyone ever by miracle happens to watch this from Psychopathic, you like listen to me, bro. Give podcasters their own tent or area,
Their own block.
and don't put anything else in there. And give each podcaster 1 hour in a time slot so that during the day, Juggalos can walk into the tent, see whoever's podcasting, say what up. That podcast alone is going on. That way, there's no interference from other podcasters.
Yep.
You only have one podcast using your internet. Only you need one fan blowing on them, whatever. It don't even need to be a big tent. You could do that shit in the fucking
tiny
merch
little merch
area.
booth, a
do it
6-foot
in a-
booth.
Do it in a fucking merch booth and then call it the podcast booth. And that would be
Easy.
1 billion times more efficient than what you're doing now.
Let's
bro.
explain.
You could do interviews. People would be like, "Oh, that's a podcast. Who's going on?" They walk up, start talking. You could do interviews. All kinds of shit could pop off with it. Doing it that way.
Let's explain let's explain what the actual situation was, okay?
Oh,
So for those who don't know, this was in the blast off tent, which was the same tent you just saw Chris win the rap battle, okay? So we're in the right now the picture you're seeing, we're in the back of the area next to the stage. So they literally put the podcast tables next to the stage on I don't know if there were any on the other side, but there was like 4 of us right there in this little corner.
There were 2 on the other side.
And then there were some on the other side, and then of course on the main stage was Humble Among. So Thuggalos were actually on the other side.
Yeah,
they had
they
the
were.
entire other side, as far as I could tell. So
Yeah.
we were tucked in the corner with Replicon, and I'm sorry I don't remember the other Juggalo. They seemed nice, but I don't remember their names.
they were cool,
But we were tucked in the corner there, and we were just like. No, there was no like amplification. There wasn't even a way for people to come up and meet us.
Yeah.
There was literally a gate.
Yeah, I had to
there was a
like
gate.
go over a hurdle just to stand back.
There was a gate, and in the small area that you could wiggle through to come meet us, there's a fucking fan in the way,
Yes.
which, let me add, was not aimed at us, bro. We had 0 fans aimed at
Yes.
us on a 90 fucking degree
Yes.
day
In a
inside
tent.
the tent with 150 fucking people
Yes.
breathing, eating hot tacos that were served on the side. So you have all this fucking shit. Half the people are fucking huffing nitrous, or not half, but like you have 10 people huffing nitrous, so you have that weird sulfur smell filling the fucking tent. Like it was a fucking nightmare.
So that said, like, what is the point? Honestly, why wouldn't I just as much like bring a little table and just set it on the road?
We could have done
just,
that.
And just
You
do
could get a
podcast.
ball site and just have a deck 1 dealt site and just do
Literally.
that every day
Or
something
we
if you
could
wanted to instead.
we did kind of go mobile and start walking around. You could just walk around.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's no fucking point.
So the
It's-
podcast event is pointless unless you're going to give them an audience.
Yeah.
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 If you're going to give them an audience, great. If not,
Yeah.
I'm saying this now. I'm not doing it.
I'm
Don't
not-
fucking
I'm not-
invite me back.
Yeah, I'm not worried about doing it next year either.
They can fuck off. I mean, if that's how they're going to keep doing
We'll
it.
we'll represent.
I'm
no
not,
matter
and,
what.
and that's not a diss to Mankini or anything. I'm sure.
No,
I think he's.
Mankini's the
It's
fucking
probably
man.
out
He
of
was the
his
man.
hands.
I think he kind of he helped set it up and shit. So that's not dissing him. It
Hell
was
no.
it was a shit situation though. Like you should have been like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah. I mean,
And they were so close. Like, you guys get your own tent.
I know.
Awesome. But
Yeah.
Right.
also a flea market at the same
Right.
time.
Yeah, going on in the
Bad
tent.
idea.
Yeah. Horrible.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Dumb,
and
dumb,
there's
dumb.
and I also don't get it, like, with how many open time slots there are. There were periods in the day where there
There was nothing in that tent at all.
Nothing going on.
That's
so it's
nothing.
like at that point, put your fucking
Yep.
podcasters in there, have them do a podcast, and then do it like a rap battle where everyone can come with their chairs and sit down and watch. It's a live podcast. Give each person their hour. Dude, that would be so much doper. It would fill a ton
They
of
would have-
time slots, and it would give people something to do. Like, it would answer so many of your problems. I don't get why this isn't an easy solution to fix. the ultimate fact is they just don't give a fuck about podcasts.
Yeah, the podcast is an afterthought.
They don't
Yeah.
they don't get anything from it.
and it's fine.
It is
I
a
don't.
part of Juggalo culture.
Look,
though.
I don't give a.
It is.
Look,
It's huge.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't give a fuck if they give a fuck about us, but
I
don't
know.
act like you give a fuck about us, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. No, I
like,
agree.
don't even do anything. Just
Yeah.
don't have a podcast.
And if you don't have a podcast event, we'll have a podcast event.
Yeah.
and
We'll do
it'll be
our own
dope.
thing.
Yeah, it'll be
that
dope.
way I won't waste my time
mean-
bringing 50 pounds of equipment up to
Yeah.
the goddamn
Yeah.
tent.
I mean,
Just for nothing.
it pretty much is a grassroots movement of Juggalos going, we need to get podcasters, and then combining with them psychopathic and going, okay, well, we'll stick you in this tent.
And then
Just keep it at a grassroots movement at this point.
give
we
it
don't
ev-
need to
Dude,
connect with
everybody.
psychopathic.
How many people have their own dumbass little booth, and you don't even know what the fuck they're there for?
Yeah.
Why can't we just get one of those for a day?
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
the
like,
podcasters.
just be just have
It makes
the
you look
equipment-
important when you have a little booth. It makes you look important. People will come up, be like, "What are you doing? What do
Right,
you have?
exactly,
What
yeah.
are you talking
Well,
about?"
I guess
you
it's
know?
just the internet, it's the setup. You got to kind of
Yeah.
rely on them to do it. What the podcasters have to figure out a way not to rely on them to set everything up.
podcasters are the redheaded stepchild of the psychopathic world, and we are the redheaded stepchild of the podcast Juggalo world.
Yeah.
Look,
so it's
next-
like we were double fucked.
Next year,
You know what I mean?
maybe we'll plan on just setting up our own little canopy and we'll do our own event.
You're
Yeah,
gonna have to. You're gonna have to take it in your own hands if you really want to do it right.
So fuck that. Y'all have fun at the podcast event. We're good.
Now,
but
no, don't get me wrong. Now, if they rearrange it, I'm down, bro. I'm down. But if you're going to do another event where everyone is crammed into a fucking tent, pass.
yeah,
Pass, bro.
I'm gonna catch up on a little bit of these comments if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
McNasty did say 2002 Gathering. There's a rap for record deal contest. The finalists were V, Rotting, and McNasty. I didn't even know that.
I remember that now that he
Oh,
says
that
that.
would've
That's
been cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that would have been
remember
great
that.
to hear a McNasty psychopathic
now,
album. Shit.
McNasty, was that a rap battle or was that a cipher competition?
I would
Like a rap
imagine it was more of
competition.
just
I
like
remember
a
it was
singer
like an
song.
open mic.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was saying. Yeah, open like a competition,
Like y'all
like a
did.
cipher competition. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
just
gonna
like
say
an open
Y'all
mic.
entered that.
at that I'm really surprised. Yeah, we might have.
entered
We
the
didn't have a chance.
2003 one.
We
Oh,
entered
okay.
2003
Yeah.
and we
Okay.
didn't get as hot. Yeah, but to be fair, like I do think McNasty should have won that over V Sinister. I've heard V Sinister say I do think McNasty's a better lyricist as far as bars
McNasty's the
goes,
man.
yeah. But McNasty, I'm telling you, bro, I'm a fucking monster at freestyle battles.
All right,
man.
quit throwing the
All right,
gauntlet down.
Sorry. Yeah,
Don't
sorry,
throw the
sorry.
gauntlet at me.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. Podcast thing seemed like a throwaway thing. Pass, yes. Oh, and then he said there's a podcast main stage. Well, there isn't. There is a stage in that area, so somebody has to be on it.
I
So
think it's first
why
come-
not Humble?
It's first come first serve for that, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
May-
I imagine they just
it could
thought.
be.
I imagine he's just the biggest podcast. So why wouldn't they have given him?
I think
the
the
main stage?
Thuggalo show is quickly catching up. I mean, they had fucking Violent J on it and shit, and like.
I mean, no, dude.
He knows about them.
Come on,
and
man. Don't
reach
don't you
out to them and stuff.
don't you dare, man. Humble is the biggest, coolest podcast. All right. Other than
Wait,
that, tacos always.
I
sound
thought and I'm saying this just out of confusion. I thought Humble Among was a YouTuber. Isn't he primarily a YouTuber?
yes, he's specifically a YouTuber.
See, I differentiate between YouTube and podcast.
I don't even think Thuggalos are podcasts. I think they're YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah,
No,
I
they do-
differentiate,
they do a
bro.
podcast.
I'm sorry.
Oh, they do a podcast.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do a
Yeah,
podcast.
look,
I wasn't
if you-
sure.
If you were
I
on
only know this because I listened to the Violent J and SON interviews. But
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were-
Juggalo
they're
show-
actual
Juggalo
podcasts.
is, yeah. Juggalo
They're kind
show
of like a
is.
radio show.
Yeah,
So like,
same.
I'll
Maybe
get
Humble
them
does too.
into
Look,
it.
I don't know, and I'll be quite frank. I
DCC
don't care, and I'll never listen
He does
to
live
any of
stream.
your shows ever. So I don't give a shit, to be honest.
Moving on. Let's go. All right. We're done.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the Charlemagne of the group.
I'm
You're
just
the-
saying, like, keeping it real. All right, podcasts have an audience that would. Podcast event should get at least one podcast interview. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Give us a little booth and like say one. Everyone will get one artist to talk to. Like, who cares? Fuck it. I would do that. That'd be cool.
No matter what, in front of a live audience, I think would be no matter. Give us some kind of platform to make it
A
doper.
platform is the point.
And exactly, it would.
They didn't even give us a platform
for us too.
They-
It would
they-
excite us.
They had a thrift shop in there, and then they realized no one would be using the stage, so they put the podcast back there at the same time.
yeah, exactly.
That's what happened.
That's really what happened.
All right.
Exactly.
Anyways, podcast event sucked dick. That's
So
the bottom
my
line.
final thoughts on that is podcasters that really want to do something other than just sit on a fucking stage the entire time and like boast about how dope they are or whatever.
Yeah.
And just talk to other podcasters. That's all I really saw what was going on.
Yeah.
It was just like other like podcasters just like, hey, what's up? Hey.
Yeah, that was. I talked to you guys and Mr. Green. I was like, oh, hey, you were at camp, and I'm homies with you guys, and he was cool. That was like it.
What I think for something like we need to do is kind of just who gives a fuck about the podcast at the gathering? We need to actually shoot like a documentary while we're there.
Yeah.
And,
That'd
and
be
walk
cool.
around, do interviews.
That's what Vinny was doing.
Yeah,
Vin
and then compile that together. If there's a way we can go live while we're doing it, great.
Well, that was kind of my initial idea, and I
Yeah.
did want to do it, but then while you're there, you're like working, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So I don't like
No,
that.
I get it, but
I like the idea of what we do, where we just casually record shit as we go, and like throw something together.
Throw the shit.
But we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Honestly. So moving on. So for podcast event suck dick. We looked around the thrift area a little bit, and then
There was some dope shit in there.
I was looking for Face Tap Mommy.
Oh yeah.
Is this
She's
it?
literally right there, and you don't even see it. Oh no, that's where you meet her. Cool.
I finally met up with Face
You
Tap
had
Mommy.
you had given up.
oh wait, are we gonna do the whole? We're gonna show the whole bit.
No, we can just show this
We'll
part.
talk about it in a minute.
I still want to put that together.
All right. Well, look, I'm meeting Face Tap Mommy.
Something happened afterwards.
I know
though, that we don't want to show.
We'll talk about what happened immediately after, though. We can talk about that here in a second.
Yeah, I missed the meeting of her and whatnot. I was doing other things.
So I got to meet Face. I don't know if she hugged me. Let me see if she hugged me.
She well, I
don't
know she
remember.
stands next to you for the photo.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you two kind of like do a side hug.
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's right.
if you could hard cut
You
to
were
what happened
talking-
afterwards, and then not like
It's happening. It's her. That's what you mouth. But
yeah,
I know
won't
this
be able.
dude
To, I
next
won't
to
be
her-
able to because it's not cut.
I know the dude next to her started like cop blocking.
Yeah, that guy. That guy was.
Because you were talking to her and selling shirt, and he kept going, "Hey, come on, we got to go."
No, he.
come on.
He was. Yeah, he was like just trying to C block for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad you got to meet your idol.
Thank you.
I was like a proud dad at this moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, same. I was like, I kept my distance from her because I didn't want to catch anything, but I was really happy that you got to meet her.
After you left, I whispered in her ear. I was like, "Don't you fucking dare corrupt my friend."
Yeah, after you
Don't you touch my
there you
sweet
go.
boy.
There's your after you walked off with her, she came up and bummed a cigarette. So
Did she
I was-
really?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
You know she would though. Let me get a cigarette. No, I was, no. That's I'm awesome. I'm fucking stoked for you, bro. What is that?
To
Is
be
that
honest,
I could.
oh, I thought that was like I thought that was
Hold on, I could get to the end of that.
like a
thing.
dong or something.
to be honest, she seemed like a sweetheart.
She actually
bro.
did. Yeah,
She's
she
super-
seems really nice.
Yeah, she was.
Like the way she talked and like her voice and everything.
seemed cool.
like,
I don't
did
li-
not
I don't
match
like her as a
her
rapper.
her like
And I-
rapper personality.
I don't.
But, you know,
I don't think she's hot. But
when
then
does it
again,
ever?
I like a girl with a little bit of meat on her bones. Oh, of
Oh,
course.
speaking
this.
of that, let's get.
So,
Cardi B.
so immediately, this is what happened immediately after.
Oh yeah, something happened to you. Dude, what was wrong?
I filmed it.
So I fell right after I met Face Tap Mommy. I fell.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was really worried about you at this point.
I hate that you laughed at me about that, but
I was filming. I was
I couldn't
filming.
help it, dude.
I was filming, but Carver found it very hilarious.
but you know who didn't find that shit very funny?
And the story. All right, guys, I'm going to post a meme on Instagram, and only people who have watched the show and who were there are going to get all of the memes. So now that you're watching the show, you'll get what this fucking means. All right. So anyway,
Hey, I'll tell a story. If you don't mind, can you grab me that other Pepsi out that's in that fridge?
yeah, for sure.
So to catch
my
up,
drink's gone.
So to catch up real quick, we had Puke Gate.
Yes, Pukegate we've told about. Chris unfortunately puked all over DC Fago and Meg's tent.
I did find that picture too. If you want
Is
to
there one
post it
more-
on
there one
socials at
more-
some point.
Gage said he found the Puke Gate picture.
Thank you. Oh, you did?
Yeah,
It's in the thing. It's in the library. All right, here I'll find that real quick.
it was probably the most recent thing I sent.
I think it puts it in order of like chronological, so it should be like closer.
Yeah,
to
DC made a monument to his sins.
yeah, I mean, it
I
was
had to
it was
find it.
it was something else, but anyway, yeah, you
All right, I will find that.
Yeah, we.
So we'll tell the story. Oh, what's up, Replicon Taylor and Green are here. Say hey, what's up? Whoop whoop.
what up,
Replicon.
Replicon?
All right, so-
the homies.
Yeah,
So-
check out Replicon, y'all.
So
They
after-
are fucking.
Major homies.
After I had my seizure from meeting FaceTime Mommy.
no.
yeah,
episode.
you like. I was that what it was? Like you
I think
were-
so.
I mean, I thought you were coming, but
I
thought it was just a really good orgasm.
no.
Okay.
No, that's only for my wife.
Gotcha.
My
Right,
wife.
right. Your wife.
All right, and so
Love of his
so
wife.
I had a little bit of a fit. Let's just call it that. All right, there was an onlooker who saw my fit, and she came up and she was like,
She was an out of context onlooker.
yes, she came up.
An NPC.
She saw my fit and she came up and I can't remember exactly what she said, but
She walked up and she was like, "Ho, hey," and she goes, "You must be new here, huh?"
yeah, but she said it nicely. She's like, "Hey, you must be new here, huh?" And like smiled.
Yeah, kind of sassy. She's
And I was like-
"You must be new here, huh?"
And I was like, what do you mean? And then she smacked me.
He went new here. He was like, "Hell no, I've been to the gathering all the time." And then she just in the middle of him talking, smacks him hard enough that his glasses fly off his face crooked. She was so big too. She was like 2 times taller than him.
Can you recreate?
Yeah,
that
here, Keezy. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, gotta remove the headphones.
Forgot
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was literally like one of these, like, yeah, like I mean,
Yeah,
it hit like, but and when
I was afraid for you, bud.
no, and I didn't hit near as hard as she did. I mean, it was a nice solid.
It was an actual slap. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a friendly slap. It
You
wasn't
know,
like a.
if you've ever seen the Jackass movie where they did that prank with the giant hand and it hits like Bam Margera and flies him back, it looked kind of like
Exactly
that.
like that.
It's like one of those old timey like movies or shows where like the lady gets offended and slaps the guy. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
you know?
Except she has
dare
a
you.
giant cartoon hand.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway.
she's bam, and like I caught me and like it stung, but I wasn't like pissed. I was
Right.
more like I was very confused because
I thought it was like a kinky thing.
I
Like
thought-
she was trying to be kinky.
I thought that I thought
Like,
she was just like
uh.
playing rough at first.
It was like it was like this. It was like. Psh.
right.
After that, like, so I was just kind of like very confused, and then I heard her walk off and start saying like, "Don't stop, dude! You don't do that fucking shit here," or something like that. So then I realized she was actually mad.
We were really,
at my fit.
and we were really confused as to why.
Yeah, yeah. Later, it made a little more sense when I found out
Yeah.
why. But at that point, we had no fucking clue why she was mad. I
Carver,
was like,
Carver
what?
thought she was one of like FaceTime Mommy's friends, and
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
offended that I was like doing that after meeting. It was because this all happened, no joke. I met FaceTime Mommy, seizure, slap. Within
2 minutes.
within 45 seconds.
Yeah,
probably.
it was all because like when he walked out from her, that's when he fell on the
Yeah.
ground into the seizure bit, and then she walked up immediately after.
So what I thought is she was watching. She was FaceTime Mommy's like friend, and
Or a fan or
It was her
something.
people or something
Yeah.
camped out there. And then they were watching FaceTime Mommy and saw you meeting her. and
FaceTime
then,
Mammy.
Mammy.
FaceTime Mammy.
Saw you meeting her.
Mammy.
Hello, my baby.
Hi, FaceTime.
Face tate mammy. But yeah, so I was like, he loves FaceTat. And she's like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, yeah. So it wasn't over that. And we were so confused. She was like, "You don't need to be fucking joking about that shit. I have a fucking friend who has fucking seizures."
As soon as I heard her say like, "I have a friend," I was like, "I see what this is." Okay, like there's no.
Yeah, you're
let's
just-
get the. I saw
You're
her
flag
say
Here's
that.
the thing. My sister had seizures. Wasn't offended at all.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Don't
like,
even care.
So
She's better now though.
so anyways,
Right, right. Thank God.
Carver goes over, starts trying to like reason with her, like, "Hey, we're just doing like a bit. You know, I understand like why you." He's trying to like talk to her, but I still hear her over there just like, "Nah, blah, blah, my friend." So I go over to Carver like, "Dude, let's just get the fuck out of here. Get out. Stop talking to her."
And then at that point,
That really pissed her
She's
off.
like, and then it just went off.
He
So
thinks he almost had her. I
Kyle's
don't
like,
think so.
"Fuck you, bitch!
did.
Fuck you!" He's walking away, and she's screaming, "Fuck you!"
Yeah, so I walk away. I'm just like, "Fuck you, go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch," and we walk away.
Yeah.
And that was the end. I never saw her again.
I really wish I was there for that. It's what you guys went through was more entertaining than what I did. I met ICP.
At the same time, do you have those pictures in here?
This was happening. Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can make these.
Yeah,
smaller.
I was like,
find
"Hey
those.
guys, I really want to hang out, see what's going on, but I paid for this thing, so I'm gonna go meet ICP."
You're right.
And
What? How much did it cost to meet ICP?
I think it was like $120.
120 or something. Okay.
Yeah, like it wasn't horrible. I got like a little swag bag and like an amulet and
Oh,
shit.
that would have been up here.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty cool, but it was all right. Like it was not intimate at all. It was like get in, get your picture, or get in, get your shit signed. Don't you dare take your phones out or cut your hands off.
Really?
Not really. They were. Just
I mean, they were really
they were
like
like phones in pocket. And
Wow.
the guy. So I had my LLE charm. at the thing, and the guy's like, "Oh, we don't let Axe fans in here." I was like, "Oh, okay, ha ha ha,"
fuck
and that
outta
made
here.
me really fucking self-conscious and annoyed because I wore it on purpose because me and ICP.
You got the phone over there?
Yeah.
My
But
phone.
If you don't like
phone. The other phone.
AXE, fuck off.
I
bro.
think he was. I think he was
Red- the
joking.
red phone.
He wasn't being an asshole, but just the fact he said anything was like, "All right, dude, fuck off."
Yeah. I get
So-
twisted, but like AXE, fuck off.
Yeah. So I went in. There's like chairs to like sit down, and they're like, you go in, each clown signs something, and then you get out. Keep your phones in your pocket, and then we'll bring you back around. And you get your picture with them.
Yeah.
And then I went in, got my picture with them, and like that was pretty much it. I gave them both a hug. I was like, "Hey, I love you guys. You guys are great." And they were ICP was cool, but it was just so like get in, get out, get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Right, yeah.
Kinda
You wanna-
impersonal.
You want to be able to sit there for 5 minutes and shoot the shit.
Yeah, like I had so much more fun and like good experiences bumping into like other artists that were just there just as fans of the Gathering.
yeah.
I do miss the old days of the Gathering when they would just have autograph signings and they were fucking free. Like you just had to stand
Yeah.
in a line. Yeah, there's my
Monument to his sins.
on if you're watching us instead of listening, we're now showing my puke spot, my Chris's puke spot that our homie DC gave me to
add to album instead of.
our homie in case I had to puke again, you know, like DC and Megs hooked us up.
Is it
So
all
if
the
I
photos I
had to
got?
puke again, I had a nice
I know how
spot
to
to
do
do
that.
it in.
Stop it.
That's exactly what I did. I learned a lot about hydration. I learned more about hydration at the Gathering than I ever have in my whole fucking life. Like that shit is so fucking. You know they always tell you make sure you drink your water. I never listen to that shit. I drink so much water now, bro. That shit sucks. But
So put the Starbucks down, pick up the water,
exactly.
and you'll be good.
Pick up the water. Vinnie Mac. I know he met. He has photos on his about meeting ICP too. Like he got to meet him and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I miss the old days because like you could go to those autograph tents. I can knock out meeting like pretty much every single artist that would perform at the gatherings.
Those are
Pretty
okay.
much that all of them would have a time slot in the autograph tent that you could go meet them for free.
Yeah.
and they still kind of do that in their merch booths. I've noticed like for a lot of the artists, but real big ones like Yellow Wolf, you're seeing the show and they're gone. You know what I mean? That's it.
I actually got a text. That girl that smacked you got the show numbers. She's about to call.
Are you fucking kidding, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude!
Oh no.
I don't want to answer it.
You have to answer it.
All right.
You have to.
Hello? Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch.
Oh,
she's mocking me.
because she smacked the rings out of you.
She's
That's what said.
mocking me.
She smacked the rings
Oh,
out of you.
you fucking bitch. Just you wait.
You wait till we see you next year.
I don't know how the hell
We're
she
gonna
found
seize
us,
her
but-
again.
I hate you.
We're gonna seize her
Yeah,
again.
hang up. Fucking hang up on her.
He's
man.
gonna have a fit right now on the air.
Jesus, man. Yeah.
Oh no! Somebody
No.
get a doctor!
Anyway, wait. To go back though, I need to
he's
tell
back.
chat though. Now that we're doing this, you're about to see how evil we are. We found out later that earlier that day there was an overdose
Oh, yeah.
and a Juggalo died.
And we didn't know that.
We didn't know that at the time.
No clue. We had
But
no clue.
after I found that out, I was like, I see maybe why she was a little pissed
So it was
off.
like
You know
right
what I
in
mean?
that area where it happened, I guess.
Yeah, once we all-
and they had died like near the area we were doing that in.
Yeah, we-
so
Really?
she probably she
DC
had
was, like,
probably
really
thought,
close to it.
Yeah, she probably thought that we were mocking that person
Yeah.
or something like dying. So that's when I was like, that I get it now, and then it all made sense.
Yeah.
But at the time, we were so confused because we were
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck's your
I mean,
problem?"
you guys didn't know. Yeah, DC was like
Stop
filling
it.
us in stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Like we all met back up at his camp after we had our adventures.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, like I was sitting there like playing cards and like teaching these guys how to play into the Echo side. Somebody yells medic. The dude I was sitting with was a medic. Went over there, came back. He was like, "That dude was purple. There's nothing I can do."
Wow.
Yeah, and motherfuckers need to stop doing drugs and be safe. And ICP made an album about how you're not supposed to fuck with your life, the death pop, and some of you motherfuckers are too excited to meet him.
Yeah,
That's true.
Don't do drugs. I saw something that somebody also did get arrested for selling lace shit. So
bro.
also don't trust people you don't know who are giving you drugs.
Don't snort anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you're talking about taking some mushrooms, no one's gonna be sprinkling fentanyl on your fucking mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're taking something and snorting it in your nose, bro, be smart. Like that shit could very well be like you can't trust everybody. Juggalos, like I know the family meaning is there, and a lot of motherfuckers that really does apply. But it is not universal, bro. There's some shady motherfuckers in the Juggalo world, dude.
Not
you gotta
everybody
watch
is
out
your
for
friend,
that shit.
no matter how much you'd like to think.
Absolutely. I know you want that ideal of, man, all Juggalos are my family. It's not really that way, man. There are some shady motherfuckers in the Juggalo world, unfortunately. And, like, I saw a lot of sad shit, bro. Like, I remember going back in the day in the gatherings, I used to see shitloads of people getting drunk as fuck. I mean, belligerently drunk. But, like, it was kind of just festival scene. A lot of drinking, a lot of alcohol,
that's
cocaine,
to be expected.
ecstasy. But, bro, the amount of fucking whippets, god damn. Bro, there was more
Whippets are
whippet.
out of control.
There was
man.
more whippet canisters on the ground than fucking Faygo bottle caps. That's a problem.
It's outlandish,
G.
man.
It's crazy. Dude, I wish I would have got a clip of that. You could walk and, like, look down, and it's like...
They look like monsters.
Y'all
within a
are
one-
fucking up, man.
Yeah, within
Stop.
like a 1 foot area, bro, like a 1 foot tile area, you could spot like 10 whippet canisters, dog. They had a trail where it was just like 10 people selling whippets, doing whippets, like fucking falling down hills.
It's called balloons.
Yeah, dude, like balloons
everywhere you
everywhere.
look. All you hear all weekend long is
yeah, people.
I thought so people were also shooting fireworks. I thought that was the sound of a fuse going off, and I was about to explode.
Yeah,
Any
bro,
given
but it's
moment.
whippets, bro.
So how do you do whippets?
I think they stink, they blow, they suck.
That's exactly it. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Thank you, invisible robot voice.
Educational.
But right, thank you. We now know.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's. I get like wanting to party, but why the fuck whippets, homie? Like you can find drugs that fuck you up way more than whippets.
weed rules.
Yeah, weed is great.
Whippets are cheap.
If weed's not doing it for you, step it up to whack.
Bro,
It's
there was a
just
guy
cheap.
selling pre-rolls for $1, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, weed's cheap.
Yeah, but it's whippets. I think is like a really quick upper. I
Well, no,
believe.
it
like a
gives
head
you.
rush, right?
It gives you. If you've ever been knocked out,
Never done it, but that's
it's
what I
that
assume.
like you ever have somebody knock you out by like getting you in a chokehold.
Like
or
it's like a
something?
euphoria, right?
Yeah, you get that wah 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 feeling. The only thing is because you're doing it with a chemical, it lasts a little bit longer. You
get that
and
with
so you can
Jankum.
kind of sit in that wah wah for a minute. Yeah,
That's all
But, like,
natural.
but you're like, what the fuck do you want to? Yeah, like I don't get it, bro.
All right,
I don't get it, bro. They say it gives them euphoria for like 20 minutes after too, but
I'm good on
I'm
that.
good, exactly, bro.
Let's see.
You're at the fucking gathering.
I'd
and
rather
you
just
need help
like
being happy.
I could just like go bust a nut and get euphoria for 20 minutes.
Bro, yeah, jack off. Like you're at the fucking gathering, bro. Like you can literally jack off in public at the gathering, and
People
probably
probably
no
wouldn't
one's going to
care.
give a shit. Yeah.
Probably not.
I didn't see that.
Just don't look at someone. Just don't look at someone. Like, yeah, don't like stare at someone
don't
while you're
watch.
jacking. Yeah, if you're just like looking at a
respectful.
tree jacking off, no one's going to have a problem with that at the gathering. I'm telling you. They're just going to like laugh. You're probably going to get a picture taken of you, but you know, hey, you'll be all right. Ain't nobody going to, you won't go to jail.
Let's see. Vinny Mac gave me props on the Pepsi. Fuck yeah, thanks,
fuck
bro.
yeah, thank you, Vinny.
Whoop whoop to that.
Absolutely, man.
Peepus.
Mikey Miller says the sign looked professional. Are they selling puke spot signs? That's a good call. We should sell those in the Deco and Adult shop.
We could. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put that up this week.
Yeah, please,
I'll buy
on real
some.
shit, throw up a Chris's puke spot
All right.
sign that just says Chris's puke spot. Everyone can buy that sign. It'll
It'll be
like-
written by Chris.
Yeah, it'll be written by me, and I will send it to you, and you can put it anywhere you want. And if I ever hang out with you, you've got that shit set, bro.
But it will be like $65.
Right, exactly. Like 50 at least, just because we're not. Look, like I know you might think it's a ripoff. This is done by me, and this ain't no bullshit
This is
cardboard.
2023 rap battle champion.
Yeah. This is on
Authentic.
some hardcore like refrigerator box hard cardboard, bro. This is that real shit, bro.
Primo product.
Like you could puke on it at least 5 times before you got to replace it. Like it's good.
Oh shit.
Exactly. See, we think of everything here at Deck One Delt.
Oh man, that's fun. All right, so moving on. Oh, okay. So we talked about Slapgate, Pukegate. We've seen the FaceTap mommy meeting.
Oh, I got to meet my
Oh yeah, we need to go into that. I
Little
want to see
idol.
that. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the next night,
Mrs.
right?
The beautiful Miss Lardy B.
Yes, but do you want to go right to that, or do you want to bounce around, or do you want to go in order?
Oh, if you want to go in order, that's fine. I mean, we can.
Well,
it's
we
up to
already
you,
did
bro.
talk about the rap battle, so I don't care. I gotta find the Lardy B picture in here.
Yeah, I mean, I figure we could kind of.
yeah,
over.
it don't matter. Let's keep it cash.
Yeah, keep
Does-
cash. Yeah, Lardy.
Oh, there
man,
it is.
There you go.
She's a dope. I think she's a dope rapper. I know
She's really
she
cute
ain't
in this
up
picture.
everybody's teeth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She smelled good too. I told her that. I was like, yeah, you smell good. And she said, you smell good, which was horse shit. I smelled. Yeah, that's how I smelled. Exactly. I was rough, bro.
You might have. You might have smelled like
pickles.
You might have smelled like.
Smell some pussy.
That was perfect, dude.
Good sound clip. For real, I really did smell
Esham.
I really did smell like some pussy, bro.
I just got. This
I hadn't showered in like all day. I had waited I had to wait till 3 a.m. to see her show, and then I had to like mad race to her fucking booth to be first. I was simping hard as fuck.
Yeah.
But I got the photo with her. So what's up? We both got a photo.
She straight up does have a really cute face. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, she's pretty as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And like, she does a live ass show. I know her music ain't for everyone. Like, I'm not rolling down the street listening to her music. I just think like I like bigger girls, and I just think she's.
I really
hot.
hope
Just
she
keep it
doesn't fuck that face up with a bunch of tats.
real. No, she won't. Like, she won't. She's. I think she's got her tats filled out. I hope. If she puts tats on her face, it's a wrap. So if you are watching this, which you're definitely not, but yeah, don't fuck your face up with tats, Lordy.
Stop it.
Exactly. Don't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Sharpie
ICP's
face.
ICP show. Were they the
So that was-
first or second? That was second.
Yeah,
night.
that was Wednesday. Right?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the
So
first night was Nodis.
First night we didn't really do shit. Like what even happened? Nodis closed, but we left. Well, I kind of wish I would have watched Nodis because they sounded good while we were leaving. But
Yeah, they did sound really good.
but we did dip out during that.
Yeah, a big problem for that was the day I got heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
So I left
he
early.
dipped out super early.
Yeah, I
that
had to
day.
leave early because it just wasn't happening, bro. Like I was low on water. I needed to get to air conditioning, like sleep. I slept that whole day. Came back the next day kind of earlier and chilled the whole day. But
This was ICP coming on stage.
right.
Yeah, that was really cool. They played. It was
Who's recording here?
I don't know. Maybe me.
Didn't I take it and go up front or go
I was
into
gonna
the
say,
crowd?
I think so.
I've got some better shots too.
to make sure. Some
Yeah,
stuff
this- I
was
just
there.
wanted to
She
get the
got a lot of
intro.
got a lot of good footage.
Clown Posse.
I was kind of hoping that it would have done green and black paint.
Come out. Come out the chicken
That'd
hunt.
that'd been cool.
Yeah,
That would have been cool. That
That's
would
what
have
I
been very
expected.
cool.
Yeah, or like silver or something.
No, that's lit.
Oh,
That's lit.
was
Yeah,
that the
here-
night? Did Clockwork E play that night too?
They
were really,
fucking-
They were really good.
And like that was the thing with that first set. It was so fucking dope because it was all the shit from my
Riddlebox
era.
to Jekyll Brothers.
Yeah, Riddlebox to Jekyll Brothers
Yeah.
era, and like, oh, bro, it was so fucking.
I mean,
hype.
that's mostly what I listened to in high school too.
yeah, dude.
Like
It was
being
hype
like
as
a
fuck.
later fan.
The first night they closed with "Pass Me By."
I teared up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Let this
Oh,
pass
yeah.
me by. No. The second night, because I'm just answering a question in
Those
the
some
chat.
pictures. Those are pretty cool pictures.
Of what ICP closed with from Mike.
Show those,
Yeah,
man.
the first night
Yeah.
they closed with "Pass Me By." The second night they closed with "Bang Pow Boom." But
Yeah.
so each it was different kind of the end of the first night. I think the first performance was a lot more like emotional. I was really in the fucking moment, like I didn't film anything from that first show because I was just in the moment. I wanted to experience ICP, so I was real close to the front. Yeah, just like really vibing and shit. But the second night, I stayed back and kind of watched more from a distance. I didn't know as much because on the second night, they did a lot more.
It
of
was
the,
more like deep cuts and like different stuff.
Yeah, a lot more modern
Yeah.
stuff. They had newer stuff, and they had deep cuts, exactly like
And-
dog beat shit like that.
Did you want to go in more on like their performances just while we're on topic? Like
So,
the second,
yeah.
because the second night they came out with Mikey Clark and Hatchet Man Project, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was some things that Jay was really kicking ass because he would switch the lyrics up. And "Fuck the World," he took the lyrics in "Fuck the
Yeah.
World" and he changed them up on the end of the second verse to where he said like
He almost did
"Fuck
like a
Twisted."
freestyle. No, he did the "Fuck Twisted" line with "Still Stabbing."
Oh, that
Or
was still
with "I Stab People," yeah.
Oh, he
because
did?
I
Okay.
stab people. I stab Twisted. fuck Twisted, and the crowd went,
He said, "Fuck Twisted, I stab him."
yeah,
Oh,
something
okay,
like
cool,
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he said it on Fuck the World too. So don't.
Yeah, I had to think
feel
about
too
it. On
bad.
Fuck the World, he was like, fuck TikTok trends, fuck Juffs, fuck CM Punk or something
He
like
did.
that.
He did Fuck the World right after Stab. I stabbed.
Yeah, it
people,
was
right?
like in like consecutive order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why everybody thought he said it on Fuck the
Okay.
World.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
It was cool though. He was really slick about it, so I'm
Yeah.
not even mad.
absolutely, bro. I mean, they did a really awesome show, and then of course the fact that he changed the lyrics of Ned and Game instead of
Yeah.
saying, for only 13, she's got some big tits, which we've discussed on the show before as being one of their cringiest lines ever, if not the cringiest line he's ever done.
And it's funny because like
and he changed it to, for only 26, she got some big tits.
And every time like he like hears the actual line, he like shakes his head and like cringes. Like I
Mm-hmm.
watch him on stage when I know it's coming because
Yeah.
he's just like
yeah, like,
after he does it because he knows.
and it was
It aged
perfect
bad.
timing because it was after fucking Mad Child's performance.
That's
Mad Child, oh my God.
That's the third meme out of context. Horseman of the Apocalypse.
See,
thing.
here at Deck One Dell, we're going to start having a tradition. Every year, we at Deck One Dell are going to hand out a coveted ball sack award. And to win the coveted ball sack award, you have to be the worst performance of the year. Now, this year, we have two contenders. We got two, and we'll discuss both of them now. First one, only me and Gage got to witness this in person.
Yeah.
We were both there with our homie Hatred, a bunch of other people. Hatred, his wife Amber, a bunch of other people. But anyway,
yeah, my homie Trickster's a big
right,
Mad
Trickster,
Child
yeah,
fan.
Trickster was there.
Yeah.
So we were all sitting there watching, and we were all excited because Mad Child, we've all seen him at his peak. At his peak.
Is that the first performance?
It wasn't the first performance. I think he was the second performance of the late night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
it was the
you-
second.
you
but
got two
maybe
performance-
first performance.
You got two runners up, or
We got two contenders.
two contenders.
oh,
Okay.
two, yeah. Oh, I
So
see.
who-
what you're saying.
who's
Two
the-
contenders.
Who's the first?
Oh, the first we're talking about right now, Mad Child. Yeah, the first is Mad Child. I see you wanted to use a sound effect. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you for interrupting me for a sound effect. But
No,
no.
if he's interrupting you, he's
It's fun,
setting
it's
up.
fun.
He's setting
I
up
got
a sound effect.
You're right. I
Remember that.
I gotta learn the way Carver's magic works. But anyway, Mad Child's up there rapping. First off, he comes out. He was just sounding rough. You know what I mean? He wasn't landing all of his lines. He was real sloppy. Kept like stopping the DJ and like to complain about the audio or I don't have good hearing. I can't really hear the music. I gotta feel it. Yeah, I'm old. Turn up the music. I gotta feel it in my bones. I gotta feel it in my fucking bones. Awesome fucking.
There
that's
was
a great
some
image up on this
interesting
thing.
merch.
Yeah,
people were selling.
interesting merchant. But anyway, he came out and did that. Somebody in the audience was smoking weed. He jumped down in the crowd. During a Tom McDonald song, he just let Tom McDonald's verses play.
And can I say I'm fucking so mad that song is stuck in my head still?
Oh,
I'm pissed.
I'm glad that I don't remember any of it. So bad. But he when he came down, someone in the audience was smoking weed and trying to hand him weed. He literally said, "I don't like weed. I want some crack.
Give me crack.
Give me crack instead. I don't smoke weed." And then after that, he said to the audience, "Hey, if anybody out here has some crack, hook me up. I swear to God, I'll get your dick sucked tonight. I'll get someone here to suck your fucking dick tonight. Just give me some crack." And so he goes up and
I mean, that seems like it's not believable. That really happened.
yeah, 100%. It really happened. So
Unbelievable.
I'm a witness.
yeah, he's doing his thing, and then he goes on and starts doing a song. It's called like Bad Kid or something, or it's about a song about like treating bitches
Oh,
bad.
dickhead. It's all
Dickhead,
about
yep.
just like the most horrible, heinous like lyrics.
Yeah, it's just saying like, yo, I'm a dickhead to women. Like that's
Yeah,
basically
I treat
what
women like shit. That's the
song's
song,
about.
basically.
Yeah, exactly. So he oh shit, I was gonna say I don't even know if my headphones are on. Maybe that's why I'm being so loud. But
No, you're good.
Okay, but,
can you hear? Here, I can turn yours up.
yeah.
Go ahead, keep talking. Just
Turn
keep
it up.
talking.
He can't
But
hear
anyway,
it. He's feeling his bones.
Keep talking.
I can't hear any.
Gave that
Okay,
bitch a
da,
pink
da, da, da.
sock.
Yeah, they're not on, but it's cool.
Not at all.
No, I'm not getting anything right now. But it's all,
Were they working?
no, it's good.
They've never been working.
I guess not because I noticed that you keep kind of adjusting.
Mine
and
aren't
I feel
working
like I'm
either.
talking loud.
No, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
But anyway, going back to Mad Child. So after all this, they get on stage. He starts singing that song.
He's asking
and
for women to get
it's-
up there. He's like, "I'll be respectful. Get your bitches up here."
He said,
something like
"Everybody,
that.
get your bitches up here. I promise, I'll be super respectful. Like, I swear to God, like." So everybody gets their women up there, whatever, and most of them are topless. You know, they're doing like a booty dance, yada yada yada. And then you notice to the right, a mother has brought her 8-year-old little girl onto the stage. This is like maybe 8. I'm being generous here. We're talking 5 to 8 years old. And then he starts rapping about, I like, you know, I'm fucking, look this song up, like, you know, suck my dick, bitch. Fuck, you know,
It's some of
be
the
a
worst
slut,
stuff I've
bitch.
ever heard in
I'm
my
going to
life.
stick it in your butt, bitch. You know, and it's that type stuff. Women on the stage start like, there we go. I'm finally hearing it. Yeah. Now I got it.
It's just your own voice that you're talking about. You're good. Keep talking.
But yeah, so women on the stage start taking their tops off and all that shit, showing their, you know, shaking their ass and all that. And there's this little girl sitting there like dancing along to it, all like stoked, out of the, like completely out of the scene. It was fucking cringy as hell, bro. None of us could watch. The moment that it ended for us is the little girl turns around and starts to twerk. And then at that point, it's like, we're gone.
Yeah.
So we left the performance after that. I have no idea how it ends.
What
but
the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Mad child. And he noticed her. He walked over, looked directly at her, and then walked to the other side. So he saw her. At that point, he should have stopped and be like, yo, get this little girl off the stage. You know what I mean? Like, or walked up, like even stop rapping, walk up to the girl, let your fucking song play like you did with every other fucking track while you were like fiending, and like walk over to their mother and be like, you are mother, get her fuck off stage.
Yeah.
And then go back to your verse. Like, what the fuck, you know, like have some fucking
What a creep!
gall, bro.
I wish you
Yeah,
would have had a
bro.
video of that. I wonder if that exists out
No,
there.
like-
We didn't, because it was like, I even said to Hater, I was like, I want to get this on video for the podcast, but I feel like it's pedophilia.
It felt disgusting even being there.
Yeah,
would
I don't
not
want
take a
to. I
picture
don't
of
want to
that
film
at
this little
all.
girl
No.
on stage dancing with a bunch of topless women. I don't want to film
Anybody
her. bro.
bringing their kids there in general, you're fucking up. Do not bring your kids to the gathering.
Yeah, bro,
But then to
like,
do that on top of
The
it.
gathering
is
is the
horrible.
shit. Don't get me wrong. It's a blast, but yo, it is an
It's not a place
adult
for kids.
festival. I get why ICP makes it all ages, because they want people who are like 15 or 16 to be able to come. But
Yeah,
yo, bro,
don't bring your kids.
and yo, it would be a problem to have to ask everybody for ID. Like, think how much pain, like how many juggalos would be like, fuck that. You know, you're talking juggalos. Most of them don't even own IDs.
Probably not,
You know, or a lot of them don't even own IDs.
So, did you at least climax at that show?
At what show?
The Mad Child.
Did I climax?
All right. So what was the other
All right,
one?
so moving on. The other one, I think everyone sees this one coming, because
Yeah,
this
this
is
one was pretty
universal.
well known, yeah.
Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Ugh. Riff Raff did a fucking horrible job. One of the worst gathering performances
He's
of
the
all
new
time.
Tila Tequila at this point.
And
at
not
this
even
point.
as bad. Like, yeah, because the thing with Tila Tequila, she was legendary. She had a really bad
be right
performance
back.
where she had shit thrown at her and all that. But respect to her, she stood in one spot and she ate that shit. Everything that hit her, she stood there like a G and ate that shit. As bad as her music and her performance was, she wasn't a little bitch about it.
Yeah, Riff
this
Raff-
motherfucker, Riff Raff, like, legit, all that happened was a stray water bottle came. Juggalos at first aren't throwing shit at you. Juggalos just hurl it. They don't look. They hurl it in the air. It goes where it goes. You know what I mean? And one of those stray bottles came up, and this fucking dude first ducks behind his fucking
He's sitting there
DJ.
looking all tough.
His DJ turns around and says something to him, probably like, yo, get the fuck out of here. They're fucking up my equipment. Then he walks off to the side and asks all of his friends to jump on the stage. So all of his boys jump on the stage, and he stands off to the side rapping. He asks a police officer to come onto the fucking stage, stands off to the side. Everybody starts going up and asking him, like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You got to go out there and perform. We're even showing that clip right now. And he's like, I can't go out there, man. I can't go out there. They're throwing stuff at me, man. Like,
Hey, what's
what-
he actually like saying? Is he actually saying?
He's
anything
just
else?
saying a few like bars and everything, and standing and watching and being amused. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this shit's cute. And then at one point, like, somebody gets a good throw and almost hits him while he's standing on the side here, like comes close. So then he walks over behind the fucking curtain and then does his set from behind the curtain. They're throwing shit trying to hit him behind the curtain, and they're hitting the DJ. The DJ then stops the set and asks him, like, yo, y'all got to stop throwing shit. You're hitting my equipment.
Wow.
which is the
some
wrong thing to say to a bunch of angry juggalos who are pissed off at you being a bitch.
At some point, Ouija Mac even had to escort him out on stage.
Yeah.
And he couldn't save
that didn't
Riff
work.
Raff,
Yeah, because
so-
like Ouija Mac is standing out there. Everyone went crazy, because Ouija, it's Ouija. But people still were throwing shit. That first bottle came close. Ouija did like a slick ass dodge. I'll give him credit. That was a ninja dodge he pulled off. Nice ninja dodge, Ouija. But he kind of did like a
Well, he knows what he's in.
yeah, he kind of did
He
like a
knows what
swoop
he's
and
doing. Yeah.
dodged the bottle. And at that point, he was like, I'm out. So he got off the stage at that point. And yeah, bro, like it was fucking rough. After that, he only stayed on stage for maybe 2 more minutes, and then he just called it. He walked off. He didn't even tell his DJ at first. He just walked off, and then his DJ, I figured it out and was like, all right, and started packing up and getting off the stage. It was fucking horrible, man.
Did you show a little bit of this video?
Yeah, we were watching it.
Okay.
Yeah, we just talking about it.
Yeah, we're showing it on.
Chris
while I
is
was
giving a
talking about
play-by-play. It was pretty funny, man. Riff Raff. So which one gets the ball sack then?
it. Now we got.
That's a good question. Do I need to ask chat? Do I need to do a poll in the chat?
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll announce
All
that
right.
later. Poll. Who do you
We'll start
think
it now.
should win
What's
the ball
worse,
sack
being
award?
a little
We're-
bitch or being a huge creep?
Right.
Yeah.
In our YouTube chat, we are now going to create a poll, and I want you to vote on this. Who wins this year's ball sack award? We've given our opinions. You're going to decide though, because this is your choice. Who's winning the fucking ball sack award? And actually, whoever wins the ball sack award, I'm gonna put them in the meme. In the inside jokes meme, the no spoilers meme. So I'll put this in the no spoilers meme. Whatever you guys vote, we just put the poll on the chat. You can get on that shit on YouTube and vote for yourself. Please let us know who is going to be the ball sack award for this year. Is it Mad Child with his weird ass pedo like behavior and his crackhead shit, or is it Riff Raff with his little baby bitch behavior hiding behind a fucking curtain, bro? Who's it gonna be, boy? Help us out, chat. Help us out. And here we'll announce that a little later. Now off of the whack acts and onto the fucking dope acts, bro, because there was a lot of fucking dopeness. I just want to say, performer of the fucking gathering outside of the clowns, obviously.
Oh, wait, Gage has something to say.
Yeah.
Face Tap Mommy was actually pretty good.
She was.
Oh, yes. Oh, you want to see a
I
bit
did
of her
not see
performance?
Face Tap. I
You
did
know,
not see
I
Face
recorded
Tap.
a bit of it. You want to see?
Okay. Yeah.
I-
Oh, that
actually
that was
enjoyed
her.
it.
That was her performing.
Well, no.
I mean, she makes music too.
I mean,
yeah.
I saw her perform on Pornhub. No,
she does do that. I'm told.
Yeah, she does.
Even the guy who was hyping
Oh
her
shit,
up.
she was on Martian stage.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
she had like an actual.
I thought she was in the tents.
I thought they just like let her up there. I didn't
No.
know like she actually had a performance.
Here we go. Watch this shit. This is how she opened her set. Check this shit out. Face that mommy.
Okay, let's see.
There you go.
You got a small fucking cock.
That's how she starts.
Small fucking cock.
Oh wow!
You're gonna smoke fucking cock?
No, you got a small fucking cock.
Oh. I love how you can hear you laughing in the background.
It's funny, man.
Proud of you. Proud of you for enjoying that.
Yeah, man. Isn't this fun?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I will say, yeah, Face that mommy rules.
No, she's like she reminds me of Tom McDonald, but like a female version. Like there's just something about her. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this.
Oh man, she's cool.
She actually
Bro.
she did more like horrorcore-esque songs, which I didn't expect, and those were good. That was
Not a fan, bro.
not a fan. I'm not saying
I'm not clowning on
I
you.
had fun though. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm not
she was
clowning you.
entertaining.
I'm a
I'll give her
very
credit.
proud proponent that there's some shit that is undeniably whack, and then there's shit that's subject to someone's opinion. This is subject to opinion. You know what I mean?
I liked her outfit too. I liked the blood and the makeup. I think.
Yeah,
that's
she looked cool.
Yeah, it's super original. All right, but no, yeah,
Look, there's
Juggalo, I
me.
like
There's
the
me
same
with
five
Face
things.
that mommy. Another picture of me and Face that mommy.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that.
fuck yeah, man. You know,
She's looking at you, bud.
I know.
yeah, she's looking. She likes you. You know, you were on her actual Instagram. She posted
She
a
posted
photo with you. Yeah, she posted on her Instagram. She was like, "Have you got your flick yet?" And she posted her picture
Oh,
with you.
cool.
I got a question. Is that her face, or is that her like genitalia, pubes?
Wrapped- are you talking about wrapped around
yes.
her legs?
Yes, that's a
Yes.
good observation.
Yes.
Yes.
That is her pubic hair wrapped
She
around her
has
legs.
giant afro-like pubes. No,
Okay.
people don't. She doesn't really advertise that for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
I
it-
mean,
it-
that's
it's
a cool
miraculous.
gimmick.
It is miraculous. That's a giant bush.
Oh, she just. I forgot to record it. She just kicked this big fat
like-
guy in the balls.
It's like
so.
Don King's coming out of her pussy. Dude,
Nope.
that dude was letting everyone kick him in the
Yeah,
balls.
that's
He
also
had.
his
I'm
thing.
pretty sure he had his balls removed.
Oh yeah, he don't have balls. That's why he can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like he was in front of the.
That's got to be it, right?
He was
I mean,
like
come
in a podcast tent, like letting people crush his fucking balls too. So that was fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
So who
Talk about busting balls.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, whoop whoop, kid! You know what? That's a great observation. He's just made. This is why it's clicking with me. Wow, whoop whoop, kid! You made the connection. He said she reminds me of a Juggalo Maria Brink.
Who the fuck is Maria
And
Brink?
I am madly in love with Maria Brink.
Who the fuck is Maria Brink?
No.
I have no fucking clue who Maria
don't-
Brink is.
I don't see the connection. I think Maria Brink's like way more.
Maria Brink is a beautiful angel.
A beautiful angel. Okay. So if you took
And a
Maria
way
Brink
more talented
and you
musician.
gave her methamphetamines and a fucking free tattoo gun, she would be face that mommy. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Let me see Maria Brink. Bring up Maria Brink.
She's the lead singer for In This Moment.
Bro, I do not agree. I do not agree that she looks anything like Face Tap Mommy. I would let her sit on my face. There's no way
You can't
Face Tap
tell
Mommy.
what Face Tap Mommy looks like in the face.
Nah, bro. I pass, bro. I'm good.
Like this is like more her.
She's fine, bro.
Yeah, she's very very
fine.
attractive.
I do not agree with Face Tap Mommy, bro. We are not on the same page on that shit, fam.
Okay.
We're not.
But you know what? She
Nice.
is like
Nice.
if FaceTime Mommy didn't have like all the tattoos, she probably would be kind of similar. Like Maria Brink does have like full sleeves and shit, but
Does she have that?
Disagree.
Does she have that incredible bush though?
Right. I was gonna say.
Ooh,
other than that,
that's
Face Tap
good.
Mommy does
That's
have a
true.
giant furry bush. Like
that is true.
it's
A
giant.
wrap around.
It looks like Don King is climbing out of a pussy.
That's good. Hey,
all right, let's go.
I like that connection. Though.
What
So
other
how's-
good artists?
How's
did
our
we
poll sitting right now, bro?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You want to see how it's sitting?
Ooh, it's a fucking close match,
at
bro.
9 votes. Ooh, it's 56% and 44. We can get a couple more votes.
It's close, man. We're still gonna give it 5 more minutes. What time is it right now? We'll give it till 3:10.
Dude, one more vote will put it at 50-50. That's all.
Yeah,
we need.
one more would be 50-50. And then they would both win the coveted ball sack award. We would have 2 winners.
Oh
in
yeah,
one.
me and Mikey went to
A
an In This
testicle
Moment
for
show.
each one.
Yeah, a testicle, exactly. Each of you gets to put 1 ball in your mouth. But yeah, she was all right. I thought Lardy did a good video. I was in that music video, so that's what's up. So I was at that performance.
You just always got to. We're talking about FaceTime Mommy. You just got to bring it back to you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about FaceTime Mommy.
I don't give a shit
I'm just
about
kidding.
FaceTime.
Let's talk-
I want to
talk
talk
about her.
I want to talk about Whitney Payton.
Yes.
Of
Because I was
course.
going to say, as for the Gathering standout performance besides the clowns,
Look at
Whitney
her.
Payton killed that
Look
shit,
at
bro.
her. Walking
Fucking
around.
murdered
She's
that
she's
shit.
crowd surfing in a baby pool. Who the
Yeah.
fuck does that?
She had every single song, she had like a different way to interact with the crowd. So like first song, she had the
great
crowd
crowd
hold on to her legs and thighs and hold her up like an
That was
idol while
awesome.
she rapped.
Yeah.
Second song, she jumps down in the crowd and walks through the crowd rapping. Third song, she brings people onto the stage to rap with her. Fourth song, she jumps in a pool and goes out and like, raps on top of everybody while in a pool. Fourth, like she's doing this new shit with every fucking track, and it was just such a live, dope performance. She's an amazing fucking MC. She's beautiful as fuck. Let's not neglect that.
Yeah.
But it was just a fucking show. And I mean, yeah, look at how she had
That's
the
the
mosh
pit.
pit.
That's the pit. at
She had the
Whitney
pit fucking rocking, bro. She was just an amazing fucking performer.
Here's the actual video.
Whitney Payton's awesome.
Yeah, no matter what, you can't deny her fucking ability, bro. She's a beast at performing. She's a beast at fucking rapping. In the, because even before I was coming back in the Juggalo world, I knew who Whitney Payton was because she's dope in the hip hop world too. She gets a lot of respect in just hip hop in general. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, R.A. the Rugged Man loves her.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she was up during his set too.
Yeah, R.A. did a fucking dope ass set too. He had a lot of dope MCs come in.
Let's show a little bit of R.A. We have a few clips
there was that chick that he brought out from L.A. She was dope
Reverie.
as fuck. Yeah, Reverie.
Yeah.
She was dope as fuck, bro.
His DJ was really good too. DJ Lala.
Yeah, DJ Lala. She fucking murdered it. Yeah, he's an idol of mine with wordplay.
He was great. I was
Yeah, bro.
very.
One of the most entertaining, best.
I was
shows
very
of the
impressed.
world.
He's a hip-hop
I
ambassador.
I don't really know shit about R. I know his name. I've seen a couple of his
I've
videos,
heard
but
the name, but even as just
I
He's
do.
just-
He's a personal favorite of
he
mine.
was so
I
fun.
love-
I love R.A.
I fucking love hip hop, like as a culture, just in general, and that motherfucker is an ambassador in hip hop.
I'm
if-
so
if
glad. I'm
hip-hop-
so glad he loves the Juggalos.
Yeah, I always say this shit about haters.
We're
but, like,
lucky to have him. You know.
if hip hop was a body, bro, RA would be the veins.
Why the fuck ain't
because,
he on
like,
main
he's
stage?
everywhere in hip hop, bro.
He needs to be main stage.
I have no fucking clue. I think he's building his way
he
up. They
was-
started him off in like the lowest setting, and
He
now
was
he's
2
moved up
years
to
ago.
Martian.
Oh, okay.
And then, he was main stage 2 years ago.
2 years ago when I went.
good,
he was
yeah.
main-
He
Oh,
should be
did
main stage again, yeah, because he's a fucking venomous MC, bro.
I do have to show you guys this fucking guy right here.
Yeah. Who's this?
Oh no, fuck that guy. That's not the guy I wanted to show you.
Is this a talent show?
I think this.
They
Yes,
had an open
this.
mic
This is what I wanted to show you.
Oh, the open mic.
I don't. This
It's
shit-
a
oh.
5-second clip. As I say. Oh yeah,
All right,
I'm glad you showed us that.
I can't
Keys.
remember which clip it is. It's one of these.
I almost got taken
But anyway,
out by a cheerleader at this stage.
Oh, this is it.
Is this bad?
Here you go. Oh damn it!
Dude, you're
I'm
killing
sorry.
it.
I keep hyping it up. I didn't go through these videos. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah,
Look,
yeah.
one of these videos has that guy you just saw dancing, and it's amazing.
But anyway,
It might be this first one. But anyway, what? What the fuck were you talking about? What do you mean, but anyway? Oh, I think you'll see him in this one. Here he is. See, it's worth it. It's worth it.
oh, that guy. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're right.
that
All right,
guy's
you're right. I apologize.
This is why I needed to show you.
I apologize,
All right,
Keezy.
thank you.
You're a man. You're a man who knows his shit. I should have trusted your judgment.
For anybody that can't see, he's got like these like boa, like wavy boa things. He's like dancing. It's actually really cool. It looks like kind of like some kind of street dance.
Yeah. There was.
Oh, that guy was actually dope.
Yeah.
He was.
I just don't.
This was the open mic. I wasn't recording because of that. I mainly recorded just to
Was
get
he a
that
white
fucking
dude?
guy. I can't tell.
I was gonna say he just dropped the N bomb and
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I said you got yeah. Like I hated when Madrox did that shit way back in the day, and I hate it just as much now. I get if you're a black person using a rap, that's your.
All right,
that's
we
your
already
right.
talked about that. We already
Yeah,
talked
right.
about
All
that.
right, yeah, moving on.
What are you
On
doing?
To the,
What are you
on
doing?
To the gathering. On to the gathering. Max Sabbath, dude, they were fucking dope
was
as
so
shit.
much
I've
fun.
never heard much about them other than knowing
Yeah,
their
me either.
gimmick,
That was
but
my
they were
first exposure.
surprising.
That was so fun.
One of my favorite performances of the weekend.
Yeah, they were great.
I love the theatrics. The lead guy is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of
it's
did
just-
all the facets of Ozzy. Like
Yeah.
he had the straight British Ozzy like from the early, and then by the end of the show, he had like a straight.
Yeah, he got more like deranged as he went.
Right. So it's like you almost got to see the whole career of Ozzy from nice, clean, energetic Ozzy all the way to like the end where he didn't know where the fuck he was.
So fucking.
Yeah, they had like
And
ketchup and mustard bottles
Yeah.
full of liquid that they were squirting on everybody.
Yeah, he was doing like clown tricks and magician shit. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, they were. They had like a big grill. In
Yeah, he
front of
literally
them
has a
that-
grill in front of him that he's
Yeah.
like pretending to cook.
And, like,
they were
smoke
so
coming up out of
cool,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
They
them.
wisely. They had like a stage cleanup that would come in and like clean up the stage
Oh,
in between acts.
my favorite was the puns.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I'm
Fun.
such a sucker for pun. Like
NWA
Dairy
and W.
Queensryche, yeah. Dairy Queensryche.
Dairy Queen's right is funny.
Yeah.
Pantera bread.
So he kept saying, he's like,
Bread's good.
sorry. He's like, Juggalos, thanks for having us. We just got back from a tour with Pantera bread.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he like presented it.
Yeah, it was all.
And then he like, and also, whatever, Dairy Queensryche.
Yeah.
Those are the. I'm trying.
He
to
just
think of
kept
other
going
ones.
on.
It
He
was so
he
good.
had like 50 of them.
They were great.
They were. I laughed at every single one of
Yeah.
them. Thank you.
We just got back from touring with Weezer Schnitzel.
Yeah. Weezer.
Right.
Oh shit. That was good, man.
Hey, this shit was
There's
great.
D-Lo. I don't know who took that picture.
No, that's Yellow Wolf.
I think a missed opportunity. Yeah,
That's the photo I took of Yellow Wolf.
go
I know
back.
D-Lo.
Go back to Mac Sabbath. A missed opportunity would be Lardy B and Mac Sabbath teaming up, and she eats him.
Oh, wow.
For
That
sure,
is
bro.
cool.
I mean, I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
I mean, if she is going, if is like being fat part of her gimmick, like obviously,
Yeah,
like,
she's got some like food songs.
Yeah, she has her
Okay.
most popular song is
Wings and
a
Pizza.
parody called Wings and Pizza.
It's-
yeah.
instead
I like
of-
it's supposed to be that wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it says she says Wings and
That's
Pizza.
how I know. That's
Yeah.
where I know her from.
Okay.
She
Like-
just did a remix of Shaggy's song Ball Bounce. So
Okay,
that's
you-
what she
I think you were
shot
telling
in
me
the
about
video.
that.
I would love to see her team up with him, and he has the grill and like feeds her as like they're performing.
During her set, people throw food on stage.
Yeah, that'd
and then
be
she'll
great,
pick
man.
up the chips and like eat them and stuff like that to win over the Juggalos.
That's funny.
They love that shit.
I wish I would have seen
When-
that. I was so tired.
yeah, when she
I
picks
left.
up the food and eats it, they fucking love that shit.
I was so mad I missed that.
that was.
Like last year, she picked up a hamburger off the stage, an unwrapped hamburger, and ate it, and people went fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
But that's all you gotta do. I mean, Juggalos, if they just realize you're real and you don't give a fuck what people think and you're just there to have fun, they'll love you. They'll give you love.
Oh,
Juggalos ain't a hard crowd to win over. It's just they want to know that you're not a little bitch, that you're there to have fun,
Yeah.
and that you respect what they're about. That's it. So
one
don't break those 3 rules. You'll be straight.
one of the other standout performances was the mystery seminar.
Mystery
Oh,
Seminar.
tell us about that. No, I completely missed
Yeah,
it.
Same.
so I was waiting around for the mystery seminar. I got there just in time to see the tail end of the Garbage Wars. I'm like, I'm embarrassed that I'm here. Fuck this. So I went to the side stage because there was like some cool like.
By the way, I
Punk metal
hate that they
bands.
do that.
Yeah,
It's whack.
I'm tired. I saw a guy with like a whole fucking squid. I'm like, fuck that guy in particular. But
Yeah.
I was watching this like
man.
metal punk
People
band.
get
They had
crazy.
like death metal paint and stuff. It was pretty cool. And then I'm like on my phone. Somebody's like, "Yeah, Shaggy's on stage right now at the mystery seminar." I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I go back up there, and I'm coming up like towards the back of the blast off stage tent, and like I'm like walking there, and like Lucha Renee is right there, Shaggy's wife, like trying to like sneak some girl backstage, and like she passed. I'm like, man, I should have gone back there. And I'm going around, and there's golf carts, and Ouija Mac, Esham, and Jay are right there. I was like, oh shit, okay. So then I like ran around, like gave them a big wide circle so security didn't smack my wiener and yell at me. And I got up like
They
right.
do be smacking wieners.
Yeah, I got
That's
up
for
to
sure.
like the like right side of the stage. I got a good like peek in there, and I catch a couple of Shaggy songs. He's doing some new stuff, some older like stuff from his solo set. He gets off, and then Three-Headed Monster to the intro starts playing, and they all come up on stage one by one.
That's so dope.
It was so.
I wish
fucking
I would have
cool.
seen that.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm
And
mad I
then-
missed it.
At church.
At some point, Shaggy pops up. They do a supervillain song, and then Three-Headed Monster finishes out, and then they all got on their carts and dipped out.
Damn. Yeah, because
It was
I
really
got
cool. It was only like 30 minutes.
I got there at like 2:40.
Yeah, the
and,
one
like,
time
I
they
know,
were on time.
And then right after that was the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of Juggalos, because there was a couple people even in our chat asking about it. A lot of people that weren't there were probably wondering if they dropped any information on the 6th. No.
Nothing.
No, that's what we were waiting on. That's
Yeah,
what we
we
were
all
hoping.
even
Nothing.
all we wanted was like a name or a shadow.
Yeah.
Nothing. We
People
got
are
nothing
thinking
at
maybe
all.
Hollow Wicked will be the place for that
Yeah, maybe that's a good point.
because they already got Hollow Wicked planned.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true.
let's hope.
Are we at our polls limit?
Wait,
or-
no, we can, it's at 12 votes.
Let's
Do you-
check.
Do,
All
you,
right.
do you want to end the poll?
Yeah, let's end the poll Like,
Officially, all right. Get your. If you haven't voted in the poll right now, is your final chance.
yeah, we'll give you another 2 minutes to vote in the poll, but that's
They
it.
are
After
they
this-
are on like a 30-second delay, so let's give them 30 seconds.
Yeah,
all right.
I got. We'll give you 2 minutes. Right now it's 3:13. We'll get till 3:15.
All right, there we go.
After that, we're calling it.
Perfect.
And then whoever's winning is going to win the ball sack award. So if you want to get your vote, you got to hurry up and do that shit now. Only live voters get to
All right.
vote on this shit.
So all right. So who? What else? What was next? We rap battle after that. Obviously. Oh, we met Esham.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our meeting with Esham too. You met him.
shit,
Yeah.
bro.
I was hanging out with like Trickster and Hatred, all them. I was going to meet up with you guys. I don't remember there wasn't a lot going on that day. I saw Esham was at his booth, and I was like, man, I kind of want to go meet Esham, but I'm kind of nervous because he's fucking Esham, and like I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there on like the side of the hill we were watching main stage. I don't remember who was on, and I'm like, if I don't go talk to Esham, I'm going to regret it. So I got up. I was like, all right, guys, I'll be right back. I didn't really say what I was doing. I ran over there, and there was like 2 people there like getting CDs, and like his merch dude was like, I was like, you got that new Esham? He's like, I got everything but like 2X shirts or something. So I grabbed it. He's like, you want that sign? And Esham, legitimately one of the nicest artists I've ever met. Just a big old sweetheart.
Yeah.
He was just like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm hot. Like, aren't we all? And he offered me a water and was really cool and really nice and was really patient with me getting it signed and stuff. And then he gave me a little side hug and took a picture. And I told him, like, I was really nervous to meet you, but you're just a super nice, cool. He's like, that's what it's all about, man. I'm here for you,
For
Super
someone in
sweet
a
dude.
group called Natas,
Yeah.
who calls himself the Unholy, he's
Esham the
nicest fucking
Unholy is a real sweetheart.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah, he's
like,
a
how
puppy
about
dog.
Let me
that?
tell you. So I'll tell you about my meeting with Esham.
Yeah.
By the way, here's the picture of us meeting Esham.
That's a good
With the
picture,
legend,
though.
with the legend
Great,
Vinnie Mac.
great.
There's
picture.
2 legends in that photo.
Right. Yeah, we got Vinnie Mac, the legend, and we have Esham.
Oh, there's
the
three.
legend.
The's 3 legends: Vinnie Mac, Esham, and the winner,
And the
of the
winner of the
2023
Juggalo rap battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. 3 legends in the photo,
And me.
and the general and really soul creator of Deck One Delt. No, I'm just playing.
Producer director,
Producer director,
co-creator,
I was playing.
co-creator.
Okay.
But come on, let's be honest. The real legend is the fanny pack.
It is for real. For real. We're missing Carver, but like he was probably climbing a tree. Or
All right,
something.
so for those
equally-
that don't know, Esham blocked me on Twitter. All right, so I went up to Esham. I heard he was selling a CD. When Gage came back, he was like, "Esham's over there being cool. Like he said, he's got a new CD selling." I was like, "Oh, it might be funny if I go over there and ask him to unblock me on Twitter." And we laughed about it. I was like, "I'm really gonna go do it." All right.
Yeah.
So I got up and who came with me?
It was me and Vinnie Mac.
You and Vinnie Mac.
Yep.
You're like, all right, Vinnie. That's when I told Vinnie Mac. I was like, Vinnie Mac, you want to come meet Esham? He's like, man, I don't know. And I was like, I literally kneeled down at him because he was sitting in the hill. I was like, listen, Esham, do you know who Esham is? He was like, no. I was like, yeah. Do you know who Esham is? No. Okay, well, he is the Godfather. I explained to him real quick. I was like, now do you want to go meet Esham? He's like, yes.
Yep.
Damn it. I should have let you do that. But so we all went over there. Esham was there chilling, talking to somebody else. I walked over and he stopped talking to whoever he was talking to and immediately looked over at me. Oh, I told his merch guy first. I was like, hey, I do want to get one of these CDs. I was like, I want to talk to Esham first, though. See if I can make a deal with him. He's like, well, regardless, the CD's $20. I was like, that's fine, dude. I don't care about that. But I told Esham, I was like, hey, what's up? Big fan. Been down for a long time. Closed casket. I love all that shit. He's like, that's what's up, man. Thank you. I was like, I want to buy your CD, but I want to make you a proposition. He's like, all right, what? I was like, he was all right. He looked a little maybe like annoyed, but he was curious.
Right.
I was like, well, you blocked me on Twitter. and he was like, okay. He started laughing. Him and his dude started laughing. He's like, oh man, what did you do? Yeah. What did you do?
Right.
I'm good. I was like, dude, I didn't. He's like, were you trolling? I was like, I was not trolling, dude. I never even comment or reply to you. I was like, for those that don't know, the way I got blocked was Esham made a tweet that said, Kanye for president.
or something
This is like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah, when Kanye was at the peak of his nutty ass shit.
And all I did was I commented under it. I said, pretty much.
Right.
And then he was like, no. I commented, I was like, Esham, quit trolling. And he blocked me for that. And I told him that he's like, oh man, you must have got me in my feelings that day. I was probably on a blocking spree. He's like, all right, what's your name? I'll unblock you right now. And he got his phone and like started doing it.
I watched him. He could not figure it out.
He couldn't figure it out. I was like, you could do it later, bro. Here, I gave him a flyer that had our @. On it. So I was like, do whatever you can, man. That'd be awesome. I appreciate you. I bought a CD. He signed it. Oh, the other thing was, I was like, all right, give me 15 minutes to open the CD. I want to see if I can get you to sign it. He's like, he took it from me. He's like, handed it to me, and then he's like, sign it.
Yeah, he had like this super magical, like he basically like grabbed the CD and was like,
yeah,
and like the plastic came off.
You know how people take like a Zippo and like open it? Like he did. He literally took my CD. He's like, here.
Like it was it was insane. He was like, here, I got it.
Maybe
Here.
that's his unholy
like,
magic. He just
yeah, like
plastic balls
that's his unholy magic. He has the ability to open CDs incredibly fast.
It was a miracle.
Yeah, but if you do ever get the chance to meet Esham, dude is legit a
such a
fucking
nice dude.
sweetheart,
Thanks,
like
man.
a cool ass,
Great guy.
genuinely cool
And I
dude.
want to comment at this too. I know I've been vocal about not being huge into Esham's new music. I listened to his new album's called Purgatory. I didn't even know it was coming out. I put it in out of curiosity, and I was legitimately digging almost every single song on
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
He's the shit.
Esham's like he's doing like real rap shit on it, you know.
Yeah,
like-
after hearing
No,
him
he's
on
real
Three-Headed
hip-hop,
Monster, I'm
bro.
like, I'm excited for whatever Esham's
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
do.
Check it out.
He is
I haven't
real
listened to
legit
it yet.
hip hop.
It's
bro.
dope. Highly recommend. All right. Oh, you want to end the poll? We're at 19 votes now.
Yeah,
so we
we
can
are.
end it.
We are going to end the poll. We're doing that now. Who is going to be?
Who gets the ball sack?
Who? Here we go.
Hold on, he's got it. You got to give him a
All right, you
chance.
ready?
All right, so we're going to see who actually wins the Ball Sack Award. Here we go. I don't know how to check. Oh, 58%.
Mad Child
Bam, bam, bam,
for
bam,
the
bam.
pedo-like behavior.
Mad
There
Child.
you go, Mad Child. You win the coveted Deck One Dealt Ball Sack Award. Open your fucking mouth. Take that big old juicy sack in your mouth and suck on that sucker. You deserve it,
That was close,
Child.
though. That was
You deserve
Congratulations,
it, Mad
crackhead.
Child.
You did it.
And they're grown-up balls. They're not little kid balls, you fucking weirdo.
Shit.
Sorry to
Jesus.
disappoint Mad Child.
Worst performance of the gathering is Mad Child. Jesus. Bro. It's horrible, bro. Sad,
right.
sad. Yo, and look, if you're angry at that outcome, let me give you a tip. Tell all your friends that are Juggalo mothers to leave their fucking kids
Yes.
at home during the gathering, and that can't happen.
Under 16 should just not be
Yeah,
allowed. I think.
exactly,
As a
like-
as a parent, like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
like and like I get if
It's,
like
it's
you
not
just
even
let-
it's not even the titties. It's really not even so much like the,
The buttholes
drugs
and
and,
the drugs,
shit.
yeah.
It's just like
Even the heat and
the
everything
heat,
in between.
The heat alone and
yeah.
camping is irresponsible.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For that long of a period.
In that
yeah.
kind of environment,
Exactly.
it's irresponsible.
I just think it's irresponsible. Like, yeah, I mean, there's the drug use is probably, I'd say, the biggest red flag. Like, look, you're gonna see if your kid is seeing somebody drinking and smoking weed. I have no problem with that. Even if they're seeing a little cocaine, I'm not a big fan of cocaine or nothing. But you can kind of write that off a little bit. You see it in
Yeah.
movies and shit. But seeing kids like watching people laid out fucking unconscious on whippets, like,
Yeah.
bro, that's a little intense,
We got a few
That's
people
some
asking
intense
what,
shit, huh?
what
System of a
Mad
Down
Child.
syndrome. Great name.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, System of Down
Here.
syndrome. Yeah, asked what Mad Child did.
Yeah,
So-
Carver was doing it. And you interrupted him.
Oh.
That's
what I do.
To take
I'm-
over.
I'm
go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Carver.
I guess people don't know what happened. I mean, do we really want to tell the story or just say
No, just quickly. My child had a too young of a child dancing to a very explicit song during his set, and he did nothing about it and didn't give a shit.
Yeah, and on top of that, he also just had a really, really bad set. He kept asking people
Oh,
for crack.
yeah.
He didn't rap on a lot of the tracks. He just played the track.
Don't
while he would
rehash
do
it all,
dubs.
but
Yeah,
and,
and we
yeah,
talked about it earlier.
a bunch
yeah.
of shit.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
a
thing.
little
And
earlier in the
Riff
episode.
Raff just did the classic fail.
Yeah,
Right,
he just
yeah.
There's
bitched
always got to
out.
be one, you know.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
exactly.
the new Tila Tequila or Babytron or whatever.
Right. So Mad Child is now winning that coveted spot on Insta. On all of our social, you'll see a little meme. It'll be a spoiler-free thing. It's only for people who have watched the episodes. So when you see that, you'll get everything. No one else will know what the fuck it means. So that will be put on there just for all of the homies who actually watch.
We didn't watch Ouija. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I knock it out of your hand?
As long as it didn't go out.
All right.
No.
We
Yeah, we were talking about.
we were gonna watch Ouija, but there was an emergency at the time.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. I've been waiting for it all day. Like I've been waiting for that shit all day, bro.
I know.
And,
He was really excited.
it
to
was
see the
really
show.
hard. Like, yeah, it was really hard to wait all day, but like I was super excited for the show to start. Finally, when the show to start, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Finally, I get to see this shit. I get to see this shit through. And he started rapping, and I walked over to the porta potties and I took my shit.
It was that
Oh,
bass
man.
was like vibrating the ground. It shook your
It
organs.
was the brown note.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was waiting just for his performance so that I could go on the first song into the porta potty and take a
yeah.
shit. I did film it, and I am going to edit that video.
So we were all concerned about Chris. So
I wanted to watch Ouija, but I did follow you over there to make
Yeah.
sure you were okay. So I stood by the porta potty. to
but
make
we
sure
heard
you were
Ouija.
okay.
He sounded like he did a good job.
Yeah, so he sounded
We don't
okay,
know.
but I was more worried about Chris's shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So that night we went home. We unfortunately had to go home during Ouija. But the next day was Wicked Clowns, or the next day was the final day, right? How'd the final
Yeah.
day go? Did anything nothing crazy happen that day? Did it?
I mean,
Oh, the final day was the rap battle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Final day was the
and I
battle.
mean, and the very notable fucking Yellow Wolf performance. Which
Oh,
was,
Yellow Wolf.
that was
awesome.
shit.
Yellow
that was
Wolf.
the day. No, That was before Ouija. Yeah.
Yeah, Yellow Wolf was probably the
Before Ouija, you're
yeah,
right.
that was
He-
before Ouija.
the
Yeah.
best performance I saw there. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, other than the client, you think he was?
Yeah, he was really good.
Well, shit. Hey, that's another poll we can put. Another poll because we can give another award. The I'll let you think.
The Big Dick Award.
The Big Dick Award. Let's do that shit.
Well,
Big Dick
I like
Award.
that.
The Big Deck Award.
The Big Deck Award,
In my
ah.
opinion, Yellow Wolf and Chris Calico had the two best like hip hop rap performances.
Yeah, he was really good too.
All right, so
I mean, I enjoyed Rugged Man more than Chris Calico.
Rugged Man was great in another way, but on the main stage, as far as like precision,
Yeah,
and
Chris
and
Calico-
everything going great.
He
and,
did a
like, just-
performance.
yeah, and it was they were two great performances as
I
far
w-
as like main stage.
I will say
shit.
I was a little bored during Chris Calico. I think it's
Same here.
partially because it was during the day. He didn't get the light
Yeah,
favor. You know, the lights I think really do help a lot.
Yeah.
But and not to mention him and all his dudes are all dressed the same, and it was
Yeah,
just
I
kind
had
of
a hard
it
time
didn't have
finding
as
where
much-
he was at first.
he didn't have a dope
We were
stage
watching
set
from
either.
like far back. We weren't up close for his.
Yellow Wolf had a
Zach-
dope
yeah.
ass stage set that he could
Yeah.
interact with. He was jumping on the hood of that fucking Chevy and like,
Yeah.
he, he had smoke rolling from under the hood on certain songs. Like on
Yeah,
the
Yellow
drop
Wolf-
top
Yellow Wolf.
Chevy, and it was rolling smoke.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely
and his
the
fucking,
best standout performance in my opinion.
I thought
for
I
sure.
thought it was gonna go south at first. I think people threw a couple things at him, and he got a little in his feelings. He was like, "Oh, Juggalos, come on, I love you. Come on, man. What's going on?
Yeah, it's
with
my
y'all?"
fourth time in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was great. Yellow Wolf ruled.
I'll give an honorable mention to Ritz too. He killed it. I
Oh,
think
Ritz
it was
was-
like right before Yellow Wolf.
Yeah,
right?
Ritz was
Ritz
good.
was really
I-
good.
that's when I was meeting Esham. I went down to meet Ritz. But
Not only to mention, and not only that, Yellow Wolf's fucking DJ Clever.
Yeah.
that dude fucking murders
Yeah,
the
that was
professional.
the main thing that stood out. His DJ is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, his name is DJ Clever. He used to be like a kind of like I think a techno DJ, but now he solely rolls around with
Yeah,
Yellow
he
Wolf.
fucking
He's a
killed it.
fucking monster, bro.
Everything he did was so precise and sharp,
Yeah.
and just like it was so clear.
And
Everything he did.
in Yellow Wolf's tracks, you'd hear
Yeah.
he would do like quick little
Yep.
scratches in the middle of the song, and it would add so much to the feel of it. Like everybody top shit. It was just dope as fuck.
And not to mention that, just his performance as a whole. Like when I look at a performance, I want build-ups and releases, peaks and valleys. I want
gotta be a whole.
I want like a 3-part act. I want
Absolutely,
it to be like
man.
a movie, and he did that.
Yeah.
Yellow Wolf took you through a journey. He took you through an emotional journey, and like everything. It was planned out so perfectly where everything sounded different. You had different acts of this play that he did, and it was.
And he
it
would
was
like
just
tell
great.
little like anecdotes before a
Yeah.
song, and then do the song or
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, we're definitely here in a minute. We'll do a poll for the Big Deck Award, and we'll start doing that. But we got to really narrow it down because it doesn't only have to be two. Like, if we think more can go in, we can give them more options. I definitely think we got to put Whitney Payton in it, and
Yeah.
we got to put Yellow Wolf. They're clear candidates for it.
Do you want to put ICP in this or like not? like,
we
leave them
can't
out?
include them because
Yeah, I
they
mean,
win
not
by
fair.
default.
I-
Yeah,
that's
they
what I
win by
was thinking
default,
too,
bro.
yeah.
No matter what, like if you include ICP in this shit, they're
Yeah.
going to win by default. And you can't blame them for that. They're dope as fuck. Let's
Well,
be
yeah,
serious. They're
yeah,
the
I
kings
mean-
of
You
this
can't
shit.
top the feeling you get from their performance.
Right,
It's
yeah.
always going to win.
There's nothing
So who
like
else?
an
Chris
ICP
Calico?
show.
Do you want to throw Chris
Are
Calico?
we nominating Chris?
I mean,
I would put
I
RA
really
bef-
liked Chris.
Yeah,
All right,
I
we'll
think
put
I had
Chris.
more fun
What
with
about
RA.
Ritz?
Ritz is great too.
Are we putting all of them in this?
I would say, in my opinion, Chris and Ritz.
I
are
mean, we really
honorable
need-
mentions, but Yellow Wolf. I didn't watch Whitney Payton, so I'm going off your guys' word.
What do you guys think about Hatchet Man Project?
I
Did
thought
they
they
kill
were.
it?
I thought they were good, but they really only have a couple songs that sound awesome. The rest kind of sound like you're like,
Meh.
I see what you're doing, but it's not like
Not
you
working.
y'all should work this out a little bit better.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
go back to the lab on that.
I
one.
love Lardy, but I can't put her in the top performances,
Yeah.
especially because she wasn't main stage. It's almost like you got to be main stage. Sauce, the City Morgue was a fucking letdown, only because Sauce Moolah is okay, but like the real star of that group is Zillakami.
All right, look,
and he wasn't there.
All right, look, we got 4 of us here. All 4 of us should vote for somebody.
yeah.
How about
Yeah,
that?
cool.
All right, who's going to be your vote to put in for the Big Deck Award, Carver?
Yellow Wolf.
All right. So I'm gonna put your name. I'll put Carver next to yours, and then who's what about you, Chris?
Me, I'm gonna say Whitney Payton.
Okay, that's who you're voting for. I'm going to vote. I would vote for as far as the Big Deck Award. I
best
almost
performance.
want to say Max Sabbath, but I don't. If I knew more Black Sabbath songs, I would like it more. I think, But I really gotta say, I think the show I enjoyed the most was probably RA.
RA the Rugged Man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, RA is great too. Yeah.
Shit.
What about you, Gage?
I'll go with Max Sabbath because I was thinking of
okay.
like the non-ICP shows that entertained me the most, and
Yeah.
it was RA.
Yeah,
and,
I
and
agree.
Max
Sabbath is
yeah.
also
That's
other
a really-
than Yellow
Of
Wolf.
Honestly,
just like
guys,
the
that's a
most
really
fun I
good
had
lineup.
watching those two. Yeah.
All right, that's a really good lineup. Here we go. We're about to drop that in the polls in YouTube. You guys tell us who wins the Big Deck Award. Who's got that fucking schlong they're swinging about, smacking every other artist in the head with that motherfucker.
It's just a deck.
Yeah, a big old deck. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
you don't
big
want to hit people with a deck. Your cards are gonna go everywhere.
A big deck of cards. Yeah, you hit them in the head with a big deck of cards. A mess
Yeah.
goes
But
everywhere.
it's like confetti.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, you hit them with your big old deck, and then a mess gets everywhere.
All right, so the last day we all got there. We got there. The rap battle kind of took over most of the day, other than the mystery seminar, which was the obliteration show. But
Yeah.
there was also we didn't watch any of the other main acts. I don't think. I mean, speaking for myself.
Yeah.
Other than when Alien Ant Farm, I caught the end of them. They seemed pretty cool.
They were
Clockwork
alright.
E.
Oh yeah, Clockwork
pretty
E
dope.
they were pretty dope.
Clockwork
pretty
E
dope.
is the fucking truth. I talked to those guys and like I bumped into them because Whipstick was there and he was with those guys. Super nice guys. I was telling them like how crazy it is that they're blowing up
Yeah.
the way that they are.
They're
And I was
hometown
like, it's
boys
too
too.
fast.
They're
Yeah,
from right
they're
here.
From Columbus.
Yeah, we're in Columbus, Ohio, the same city
dope.
they are.
Yeah, I
and
was
they're
like,
legit.
it's funny. I watched you guys set up your own table at the Super Show, and then 4 months later, you're on main stage. It's just I've never seen anything like it, and they were super cool and like.
Well, hopefully
it's
next
almost too
year
fast.
They have another main stage
They-
slot and they up it.
They don't even
up
have
the
an
game.
album out. They just got singles, and they've been hustling. Once they drop the album, they're gonna
Yeah.
pop even more.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Oh, I do want to shout out Kung Fu Vampire too. He was pretty dope.
he was really
Kung
good
Fu.
too. Yeah.
he killed it on his stage. I didn't get to see Hex. I was
Yeah.
gonna say all I got to see of Kung Fu Vampire, unfortunately, because that was the day I got food illness.
Clockwork E outperformed Hex like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they-
Yeah,
Hex was
Hex
not
was,
very
Hex
entertaining.
was cool, but I can't lie, I was kind of bored through his set.
Yeah, at first I was like, okay, this is like when he first started, but he just never got any more exciting than the first.
Yeah, I
song.
was gonna say I like Hex as a rapper, but from what I've seen, I've seen every performance from that day on video. I just wasn't there in person. You know what I mean? That was the day I had
Yeah.
heat exhaustion. But Hex, what I saw, I love him as a fucking rapper. I think he's a beast
Love
MC.
that picture.
Very dull performance, man. Just a back and forth rapper. I don't like that. That's just boring, bro. You know what I mean?
Were you
Great
making
picture.
a face, or was that just a really good time, man?
Bruh.
So this is what
Yeah, perfect bruh face.
Dude, I took this. This is while we were all waiting for.
That's great.
This is why we were all waiting for them to meet Kung Fu Vampire.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, Kung Fu Vampire had these motherfuckers waiting for like over an hour. That was kind of shitty.
So annoyed.
But we were like we were just being stupid idiots, and like we were like we were pretending to be like we didn't know who we were waiting for. So we were like, oh, where's the is this the line for Karate Zombie?
Oh, yeah.
Say shit
Okay.
like that. He said want to have me dying laughing. Which you get the honor.
I
Tell him.
can't remember. Oh, was it Tai Chi Mummy?
He said, "Yeah, touch you, mommy." I start dying laughing. It tickled me like so bad. I like almost was rolling on the floor.
That's great.
I don't
Tai
know
Chi-
why, but just him
Tai Chi
him
Mummy.
pulling it out like that was what got
Yeah.
me.
Well, yeah. It's just one of those. It's like Stellar Door. You know, it's just one of those phrases that works great.
Oh,
Tai
shit.
Chi Mummy.
It was so funny.
So funny.
That should be the next set of cartoon nightmares.
yeah, just
Different versions of
Yeah,
monster karate things.
Yeah.
A martial art and a monster.
Yeah.
That's funny,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
All right, so I want to shout him out, but that I had to put that joke in there, man. But the last day, yeah, we watched Chris Calico, Alien Ant Farm, City Morgue.
Yeah. I said City Morgue.
Yeah, I'll
was,
get Carver's face off here.
Yeah, was that the last performance last night?
Before ICP.
Before ICP.
Yeah.
So that was technically like the headline event as far as other acts. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I that shit was the wackest shit to me.
It was
So
Oh,
fucking
boring.
bad.
you think that was the
Fucking
you think that was a contender for the
Ball
for the
sack?
ball sack award?
I mean,
no, because it's so whack.
I don't think that it was whack as much as it was just boring.
It was boring. Yeah,
It's
fucking
and sometimes
boring.
that's worse.
I
I feel
Mad
you.
Child was a shit show, but at least it was somewhat
Well, yeah,
interesting
exactly.
to talk about.
Hey,
Yeah,
let me
and really
watch
for
me
the ball sack award, you have to be really fucking bad.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
an impression of what that guy did every time he rapped. Hold on. He'd be like this. He'd be like, bro, and like at the end of the song, he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, and he just throw his arms down and get lit. Yeah. Yeah, and just wait for the next song.
I
That's
think
all
he was
cared
trying to
about.
look cool and tough, but he looked like he was
Yeah.
about to fall over.
Yeah, he looked like
Yeah.
he would just throw
Oh.
his arms down.
Yeah.
He didn't even. I don't think even once he addressed the crowd.
After
No,
every
he was
song,
I need a circle pit.
I can say that I'm,
pit for me.
being the one that like listens to the most hip hop outside of Psychopathic and kind of the scene, I can tell you I've listened to a decent bit from them. I know Sauce Moolah is the guy who was there performing last night.
Yeah.
He is notorious for being hooked like on drugs. Like that's just his thing.
He looks
he
like
was
it. They
fucked
look
up.
cracked
Yeah, he
out.
was fucked up last night for sure.
Yeah.
Because they do. Yeah, they drink like fucking the promethazine. They drink that shit like the lean. They drink that shit hardcore. Yeah.
fuck those guys.
But anyway, and then you have
Fuck 'em.
Zilla Kami, who's really like the hype man of the group, and he's the energy.
Yeah.
So when you don't have the energy of the group, and all you have is the guy that's going,
He was
"Get
struggling.
down, bitch."
Yeah.
He basically, Sauce Moolah basically on a regular show does dubs.
He's
and then
the
there
hype
was this
man.
awkward,
They had the hype man up there, right?
Yeah, and
Basically.
then they had this awkward period in the middle of the performance. Normally, Zilla Kami will come out and like cover some songs from the new metal era. Like, so he'll come out and go like, and he'll sing like, because he's got a real grating voice, kind of like Cobain style, like grating voice, like growly. So he'll come out like a little gremlin and sing those songs. He wasn't there though. So they just played the song.
We thought he walked off stage. I
Yeah.
thought the dude was done. It was like, is this set over?
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
they played a Corn song, a Limp Bizkit song,
And it was
System
only
of a Down song.
And it was
Yeah.
only like 45-second clips of them because it was supposed to be him like singing
Like
and then
wilding out and
rapping.
shit.
Yeah, and then like in the middle he'll be like, "Fucking angels coming down."
Well, that sucks that he wasn't there because their performance was fucking god awful.
yeah, it sucked.
It was so boring.
I won't give my full verdict on them because it wasn't the full.
Yeah, that
act,
does
I
and I'll
suck.
give and we got to give extra ups to Sauce Moolah for showing up and doing the performance.
He did it.
He at least, yeah.
And it didn't sound
He
like
tried.
a bad falling out. It
It
sounded
was
like
funny-
Zilla Kami actually has some serious shit going on
Yeah.
because he said, "Yo, this performance is for my
Yeah.
brother Zilla Kami. He wanted to be here, but he can't," and all that. So he kept saying that shit, but like, I'm guessing he really has some maybe family shit going on or
yeah,
something. He
something
couldn't show
serious.
up.
Like
Yeah.
Violent J even like put like a big thing on Instagram. Was like, hey guys, we're sorry. That's showbiz.
People, I can't believe people were really
Didn't,
looking
like,
forward to
apologize.
that.
Didn't somebody not show last year? Wasn't like it
Really big about
Puya?
yeah, Puya had
Puya didn't
COVID.
show.
Yeah,
No,
He
he
had
would have got the
COVID.
ball
Oh, yeah.
sack award last year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
maybe.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we're getting pretty close on our vote. We're up to 18 in the.
All right, so if we'll stop it when we get to 20 votes. How about that?
Gotcha.
If we can get 2 more votes, I'll end the poll. How about that? We got enough
or
listeners.
we'll
right
go
now.
to 3:45. That's 8 minutes away.
All right,
That's straight.
Either way. All right. So we got the final performance of the whole entire gathering was ICP once again doing what I believe to be the set they would have done during their tour that got canceled in 2020.
Wasn't there a song off of Woe in there, or am I
A blast
tripping?
off.
Yes.
Blast Off.
That was the second
we
song
could talk
that-
about
that was the
Woe.
second song
We could
they
talk
played.
about Woe, but
Well,
finishing up the gathering.
No, the only reason I brought that up is I was going to add a point. If that was the set they were going to do back in COVID, why would they add a Woe song?
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe they just switched it up.
I think they said that. They said that, but really they just made a new set.
Sure, they probably did.
Yep.
But yeah, go ahead.
I thought that's what the first night was.
The first night was the actual set list that they played from back in like whatever 99 or
but
2000.
what they played yesterday was what they would have done.
Well, they would have done on the COVID one. They were going to
Right.
do a second
Oh,
tour,
okay, okay.
and then right before
But yes,
the
they did
tour
play.
started,
They did put the
COVID
Alien song
happened.
in there too. So
Okay.
so they started
Well,
with
and Here Comes the Carnival wasn't out by then, so they did add
That's true.
those two songs
Exactly
on
right.
top.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point too.
So they started the show with Here Comes the Carnival. I think I got a clip of that here. These clips are high definition. Just my computer can't handle. I need a new computer. Feel free to donate, but can't handle us streaming at high quality and playing this at high quality at the same time.
But look forward to a compilation video coming soon.
Yeah, we'll have a compilation video coming soon of the gathering. We'll also have a compilation coming soon of all of my battles all together, so you can watch the entire thing, as well as some other standout rappers because we want to give them shine too. They were dope.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw in basically all the best battles and cut out all the ones that were a waste of time, which was a few of them, just unfortunately. But there were some dope ass battlers. We're gonna put them on the show too and show what they can do.
Oh, Nobody Man is asking about Sugar Hill Gang. They were on stage for like 10 minutes. It was
Yeah.
good,
It
but
was
they were barely there.
Yeah, it was a very short set, but you got to
Crazy.
think.
We walked to the pisser, or no, we walked to the car and back, and they were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really like poetic to me that it was Sugar Hill Gang followed by Sauce Moolah. So it was like you started with the creators of hip hop, and then you went to what I thought is basically the destruction of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like the
desecration
downfall
of hip hop.
Yeah. Like the shit I don't. And I know there's a large subset that likes the Ouija sound and like the new trap shit. And that's y'all. Y'all are young. I don't hate on any young person for what they like. It just ain't for me, bro. And so during that whole performance, I was just like, oh my God. Like that was my lawn time. That was when I got to rest for ICP. You know what I mean?
To me,
rest
like,
my legs. So
Hatred
I could
and all them
rock
walked
it
away,
ICP
and I texted him like, guys, you're missing it. He's going skirt, skirt, skirt on stage. It's great.
Yeah. Skirt.
To me, it feels like a good choice for ICP, though. They don't want to follow anybody too crazy and legendary, so put on just a hype band that is kind of boring, but at least it's getting people partying and ready, waiting for ICP.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. I mean, but I don't. Have they always had that? Like, I don't really know who their bands have been before the previous years, but I feel like they've had dope ass acts.
I
right
think
before
they've
them
tried
before.
it every kind of way you could do it, but I think
Yeah.
now they're leaning more into let just the hype. You know,
Sugar Hill
to get the crowd going, and then we'll go on and change the mood once we go on.
Oh, definitely. I know what you mean.
You know.
To go back to Sugar Hill and give them a little more time, like basically they came out, they did 2 of their famous DJ beats because the thing is,
Bro,
if
your
you know-
explanation is going to be longer than their
It
fucking
ain't
set.
I know.
Pretty
It
much,
won't be
yeah.
that long. I'll keep it low. I won't geek out too much. But I'm just saying, they're mainly known for that large song. They didn't have like a huge catalog of songs. They broke up as a group. It wasn't the original Sugar Hill Gang. It was only one of the original members, but still, he was there. You know what I mean? So they really just did Rapper's Delight in a long form version where they did a lot of crowd control as well. We're like, you rap this verse with us and that type shit.
Yeah.
And then they played the 2 other beats that they're known for, that their DJ is known for, and that was their set.
That was it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's, I wanted to give them respect, though, because they really are the originators of commercialized hip hop.
Well, that's what they
I
said.
mean, you
yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Anytime you put on, hip hop. I mean, like you can't.
Everybody knows that.
You can't not move and like feel good when that comes on.
Right, yeah, it's a good party song.
Yeah.
So, and I respect that last night, Juggalos weren't really throwing shit at Alien Ant Farm and Sugar Hill Gang, you know what I mean? Like, they kind of held it
Yeah,
back.
they're being cool.
And that was pretty dope. Especially, yeah.
Photoshop.
But, all right.
All right, City Morgue, then ICP. We talked about a little bit how they started the set. Here Comes the Carnival. They played a good mix of. They played several Shangri-La songs.
A couple standout songs. When they did Fat Sweaty Betty, I think
Yes.
it was.
That was pretty
That was
cool.
really great.
Esham came out and was dancing around being
Yeah,
hyped.
when
that
that
was cool.
song came on and like just it's such a feel good. It's such a ridiculous song, but it's so
Yeah.
feel good. It's so fun.
Yeah. People
And it
were
was
going crazy.
It was
for
just I love that. I love that moment. Yeah, there was some great moments during that set.
That song rules.
Yeah.
That is a good song. They did some deep cuts. They did something off Dog Beats. They did Southwest Strangler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
No Truly Alone.
No Truly Alone.
Yeah, he didn't really have one of those.
No, he didn't have like a little solo.
I think Cemetery Girl was when
Yeah,
he
Cemetery Girl was
did
kinda,
that.
yeah.
But we all love Cemetery
Yeah,
Girl, so that's fine.
Cemetery Girl
They
was
played Little
fire.
Bus or Short Bus.
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Yellow Bus.
Little
Wasn't a
Yellow
fan
Bus.
of
I
that.
love that song.
That was
And
cool.
Ouija came out for it, which was really
Scoop
cool.
us up. Come on and scoop us
So
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great one during the Calm era. I guess that's when that
Yeah,
came out.
that's-
I didn't
that's a
know
solid
that one,
song.
so that explains it.
I love that
I was
song.
gonna say when they came on with that one, that was one of them where I was standing there like,
Oh, that's
I have
off,
no
It's one of
that's
their
on Eye of the
fucking
Storm.
clue what this song
It's
is.
one of their standout tracks pre-Tempest era,
Yeah.
I believe.
And see, but that was when I got out of Juggalo. It's
Yeah.
like that Tempest
Yeah,
Calm era.
right.
That was
Well,
when
that
I was
was
like, I'm good, and I
Immediately
kinda moved
post
away.
Tempest, but yes.
Okay, yeah, so it was
Yeah.
right after. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah,
right around the
that makes
time I
sense
was
then.
getting
That's
into
why I
them.
wouldn't know. I have went through and listened to all 6 of the new cards, so I am caught up on the cards, or all 5 of the new cards.
I mean,
but I am
Missing
caught up
Link's
on the
like two,
cards. But
kinda.
No, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
you said what?
They have
Missing Link is
Oh, yeah.
2 albums. So
Yeah, right.
That is true.
Yeah, but
Okay, so
Yeah.
ICP they played all kinds of good shit. It was a good time. They played Short Bus. People were fighting. I thought they were moshing during
Oh,
Short
yeah,
there was some-
fight.
there's
A
some-
fight.
during
did-
Yellow Bus.
the fights are pretty bad.
I
this
hate.
year.
There was a couple fights that almost happened this weekend. There was one that I walked up to both the guys and told them, just let it go, don't do it.
Yeah,
No
bro.
fight ended up happening, but there was a heated exchange over a squirt gun.
yeah, it was rough, homie.
The sheriffs came and
So dumb.
everything,
For sure.
and yeah, it was,
If you're if you're at the gathering fighting, real shit, fuck you, bro. Like, what is your fucking deal, homie? Like, you're at the gathering. You can't just for 1 week put your like whack ass bullshit aside and chill and have fun and like just soak up the fucking magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, I don't get that shit. I get ain't everything gonna be peachy. You're gonna argue with motherfuckers. You're around a bunch of strangers. We're humans. You can argue, but keep your fucking fist to yourself. Walk away and just go fuck off and walk away.
Yep.
Like ICP has taught you all this shit. They haven't taught you to just go fuck off and like do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But yeah.
And then in the pit, like Keezy just said, in the pit, a fight broke out in the fucking pit.
Yeah.
And it was left stage. Like if you're facing the stage, it was like close to the front on the left. Yeah. And yeah, I mean they were swinging, dude. It was a fucking.
Oh, damn.
They were swinging.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. And it was in the pit, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes because when the pit gets kind of crazy, it's kind of hard to tell who. But a fight did break out. I saw it. I'm tall enough to like look over everybody and see the facial expressions of everybody, and they were legit fighting. It eventually slowed down and broke. It got broke up. But yeah, definite fight happened in the pit.
All right. Well, we got enough votes for our Big Deck Award. If you want to do that,
Let's do this shit. Let's see who is going to win the Big Deck Award.
I have to pull it up here. All right.
Coveted. Might not be coveted yet, but you watch. It's going to be fucking coveted.
All right. It's at 21 votes. We're going to go ahead and end it.
And the Big Deck
And
Award.
it looks like the Big Deck the Big Deck Award goes to
Whitney Payton. Whitney Payton with the Big Deck Award.
Wow.
Look
Congrats.
at that.
She's got big deck energy.
Yeah,
She does.
we have a female rapper with the biggest deck at the whole gathering.
That's
Honestly, though,
absolutely
yeah.
She got big deck energy.
She do.
Props.
BDE.
Second came Mac Sabbath. Then we had Yellow Wolf. And then last came R.A. the Rugged
Yeah,
Man.
that's all right. No, I mean,
That's
that's
it.
fair. That's fair.
All four, though, very venomous and amazing fucking
all
performances.
fun entertainers. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody man is not pleased. Sorry, nobody.
Sorry, nobody, man. Like we it was up to the chat, and they're the ones that
Guess what? Nobody cares.
no one gives a shit about our award.
No,
except
I was making a pun. Nobody.
nobody cares. man.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
I did take this fun video. You want to check this out?
they did it
Yeah.
in my room too. That was pretty.
This
cool.
is on stage. I
you
took
got-
this.
you got-
I took
yeah.
this from the stage. Look, there's Violent J, off on the side of the stage singing "Bang Pow Boom" at the end of the concert.
Oh yeah.
So I did hop up on stage.
Nice.
I got there at the here in a minute. I'm gonna run behind the screen and you'll see Shaggy and some chick, and they like shoo me away, and that's the end of the video.
Is it his wife?
It might be. I don't know. I can't tell. You have to tell me. Maybe we can pause it and see. Yeah, like I started yelling at him.
Jay's just like, yeah, I'm gonna mosey off
Yeah,
now.
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
they like sneak out.
I saw Billy
Yeah.
Bill over here, so I started walking away.
Oh, you got light up shoes.
I didn't notice her shoes were lit up like
That's
that.
so cool.
Whose?
Jay's shoes are lighting
shoes
up.
are
yeah.
legit.
That's awesome.
That is
Yeah,
tight.
yeah. I hadn't noticed that either. But yeah, Jay and Shaggy.
All right, so look, I go behind the curtain. Look, there's Shaggy, and I don't whoever that chick is.
I didn't see her face.
That was
That
it.
might have
Behind
been
the
his
curtain.
wife.
Here,
That's
you
good
want
shit.
to go back?
That
to
might be. That might have been Renee.
Is that Shag's wife?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
can't
I mean,
really
she's
should
the
be.
only one that's going to.
Oh, is that the one in the light up? Is that who you're talking
Yeah.
about? That's like,
she's
get
the
out
only
of
one that's going to Debo anybody.
Yeah, I mean,
as
'cause
far as,
they're-
like a girl.
There's Shaggy, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucha Renee don't give
she's
a
like,
shit.
"You can't be back here!" Oh, and I was like, "Oh!" And literally, some guy pushed me, and I slipped on Fago and almost fell.
Oh,
and
shit.
I accidentally hit stop on my recording.
Ah, fucker.
But it's okay. I mean, I shouldn't have been up there
guy.
fucking doing
That's
that.
awesome.
I'm an asshole for doing
I
that.
wanted.
I know,
to,
but yeah,
I wanted to go up there
exclusive
again.
Peak, though.
But I wanted to go up there again, but I didn't want to get soaking wet, which is ironic how the night ended.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go up there, and I'm like, I'm just kind of enjoying the chaos from there. And Bang Pow Boom is one of my favorite songs, so I was just wilding out down the pit.
Oh, fuck
Mine
yeah,
too.
bro.
I love that
yeah,
song.
but
Absolutely. It was
I'm so
legendary.
glad they ended on that.
yeah,
it
but
was
I
fucking
didn't want to get
legendary.
soaking wet, and then it turned into a torrential downpour, and I was soaked through everything anyway.
yeah,
So I wish I would have gotten on stage.
Yeah, I got soaked. I was drenched, man.
Yeah.
See if it's playing a little better.
Such a good song. Kuma schooled it. Great opener. I mean, fucking perfect for ICP. Great.
Yeah, I think that's a good opener. I hope that's like a mainstay. That's such a good ICP. It's like one of the best they've done in a long time.
Yes, it is. It's a standout for sure.
They killed it, man. Yes.
You know, one thing they didn't have the Ferris wheel this year.
Yeah, I know.
I
noticed
wonder
that
where
too.
that was.
That was iconic, and like everybody's pictures had the big fucking lit up Ferris
I love
wheel.
that,
I got it. That was like the last shot of the video I put together last year.
I mean, it's still like it was still really cool.
It
and-
might have been in use because I think that like people ran like apparently that Ferris wheel is the same one they use at my county fair. So maybe
wow.
somebody else got to it first.
Oh man.
Is my assumption.
Yeah, because it's probably a company I would assume that just owns all that.
Yeah, and they
equipment.
just rent all that shit out. Yeah.
They closed with
Send a
Bang
small
Pow
squad.
Boom. Nobody, man. They closed with Bang Pow. That was the closing
Yo,
song
the,
right there.
the fucking food prices though. Speaking
Yeah.
of concessions,
I didn't buy-
holy
I
shit,
didn't-
son.
I didn't buy any food.
The
Fuck
only
that.
food I bought there was a $10 ice cream cone, and it was fucking worth it.
No, that
Oh.
the ice cream cones were worth it. I bought an ice cream cone,
Which,
but
interesting enough, with Pukegate, I mean, you should have probably saved that after your,
yeah, the day
wrapped
I
it
got
back
a
up.
the
yeah,
day,
with
yeah,
the
the,
prices you needed that food.
the day that I got food heat exhaustion. That day I had a Juggalo juice. It was good, but it was $15.
$15.
and it was literally a slushy with a weak ass shot of
a
vodka. in it.
weak ass
Ew.
shot.
Yeah, bro. It
'Cause
was,
I had the same thing.
It was a
yeah, it
rip-off,
was
though.
nothing.
gross. I did pay $4 for a Moon Mist Blue because I've never had one before and it's legendary and it
Yeah.
was just okay.
yeah, right. No, yeah, Moon Mist Blue. I've never had a Moon Mist Blue either. It sounds,
If you take like the blueberry raspberry Faygo and the Moon Mist, the normal one, you just mix it. That's all it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
do you, go.
I was gonna say, not my last comment, but like the main comment I want to say about the gathering is like you couldn't be with a better group of people. Everybody keeps the energy up. Nobody gets down. There's no like dull moments with these guys. Everything is. It's always fun.
All right.
I've hung out with other groups of people and like it just you get those moments. They don't care. They're not so worried about keeping those kind of that feeling and that energy up, as to where everybody we were hanging out with, it's like the number one priority.
Yeah, on the All Stars have been you guys and DC and Megs, and then I was hanging out with the Trickster and all them. Like, honestly, I didn't even catch that much shows or do much. Just hanging out with people and
That's really why you
sharing
go to the
time.
gathering.
That
You're
was
gathering.
the best part.
Because
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
people that are in the comments, and I kind of want to address this because I see it a lot in Juggalo comments where people will be like, man, the gathering is a fucking ripoff. I'm not going to pay $230 to see these whack-ass acts. I want to touch on a couple of things. One, check out prices of like Lollapalooza, fucking Rock on the Range. You're talking about like
The Gathering is cheap when you look at the big
yeah,
picture
any of
and
those,
stuff.
and those are those are just concerts where you go to the concert. You still have to buy your hotel. There's no camping. There's no side shows and shit like that. It's just the concerts and merch tents. That's it. That's everything they have.
And people are
and you're
more and
paying
more of
more than
assholes.
that. Yeah, you're paying more than that. That's one thing. Two, if you don't go to the gathering for the fucking acts. You go to the gathering. Now, don't get me wrong. You always need to see ICP because they're the soundtrack to all this shit. But you go to the gathering to hang out with fucking Juggalos. And the thing is,
and
the
to see all the
dopest
crazy Juggalos.
And if
Yeah,
you win a
and the
battle
dopest-
here and there, that that's a plus.
shit, right?
Yeah.
But the dopest shit that you're going to see there is in Juggalo campsites, people walking around. That's the shit that you're really going to see.
Yeah.
Juggalos give you the dope show.
Yeah, Juggalos feeding you, inviting you into their camps and like hanging out,
Selling things,
selling
making
weird
crafts.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling drugs. Like, it's Juggalo camps. That's,
Nobody
that's
Man
who's
says,
making the fun.
Nobody Man is, he's contradicting. He's
Well,
he would only go for the lineup.
Nobody Man is a contrarian hater, so what can
Yeah, I
you
was
do?
going to say he's basically like running to the chat and he's like has his dick out and he's like
yeah.
like look at my
Essentially,
dick,
yes.
look at my dick.
That's his style. He's a homie, but that's his style.
Hell yeah, I mean it's cool. Like, yeah, you want to
It's
wiggle
all
your
right,
dick,
man.
Yeah.
Everybody needs people like
And
nobody
everybody
man,
goes
we
for
need you,
different
bro.
stuff.
Don't worry about it.
He's getting his
You
attention.
Need,
All right,
you
all
need
right.
your dick wigglers
All
in
right.
life, man. You need your dick wigglers.
All right. So the gathering was great. I everything Carver said about hanging out with your group, I agree. Like especially DC Fago guy and Megs, who
Yeah,
were
definitely shout out to Megs and DC.
they were
man.
so gracious, letting us hang out at
Hospitable.
their,
Bunch of sweethearts.
They had their campsite and they had a dope setup and let us hang out there and like just chill. Like, I mean, just it felt great just hanging
They're
out.
props
adorable.
to their
I
setup,
love
man. They set that campsite up. It was really fucking sweet.
Yeah,
they were
it's the only gathering that I've been to so far where I've had my own puke spot. So I feel really,
Yeah, that's true.
I feel
You
really
had your
honored
own
about
little
that shit.
spot.
And
You
only
made your
one-
mark.
Yeah.
Right, I feel really honored.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great time. I'm very happy we went. There was no drama really, like amongst us, other than you
Other-
puking. I'm sorry that
Other than
happened.
me
but
puking, having a couple of disagreements with some rappers after the battle, some
Yeah.
haters, and then this guy getting smacked by a random stranger. Oh yeah, those are our keychains.
Yeah, Meg.
Yeah, here, I'll hold it.
That's my
Keychains.
keys. Yeah, that's my key. Please don't drop my keys.
Don't
really
don't
sweet.
don't 3D. Don't get a
Yeah.
print of his keys and try.
Yeah, I rock. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get a print of
But
my keys.
anyway, you can't
and
really
steal
see
my
those.
truck.
You can't really see that,
through-
but Meg's actually made some
Deck one
almost
dealt
like
keychains.
Mm-hmm. Right? They're kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a keychain. On one side it's a Hatchet Man, and the other side says.
It's
Deck
like a
one dealt.
pog slammer.
yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that
that
I
is
mean,
what it
I
reminds
thought that
me.
was really fucking.
I
cool.
really appreciate it. That made me feel really
Yeah.
good.
Hell yeah, gang,
I
gang.
love that. I got
so-
mine in my pocket.
DJ Slug did ask if anybody got any cool merch. I see you did bring
Yeah.
one thing at least.
I'm wearing mine. I got a Riddle Box baseball jersey.
Very cool.
I'll show
Yeah.
this. I did get that 4-disc set
Yeah.
of the Yum Yum thing. Nothing special. There's no crazy inserts. It's just
Can I take a peek at that?
yeah.
I got a
It's-
the
it's-
ICP Toy Story shirt, which in the final rap battle you'll actually get to see me use that in one of my lines.
This is cool. Like it's in this neat little like double case. I do like that. It's kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
it has the 4 faces on the back. The Tom
all-
Wood pictures. I like that. It's a neat little package if you didn't have any of them or
Right.
whatever. But
Oh, it's got Tom Wood on the
Ga-
back.
I mean, this is all Tom Wood
yeah,
art.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yes, I
had
saw
ba-
the-
Yeah.
We don't have
I
the
saw
other
the
copies.
front,
Oh, I'm sorry.
A
I'm
big
showing me.
popular item. A big
Oh, yeah,
popular
that's
merch
dope.
item were the baseball jerseys. Gage actually just took his off to show it. I can, if you want, I can hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck.
All I bought this shirt. Oh, they were sold out of the Gathering shirts by the time I got there.
I also got this dope. I'm not wearing it obviously, but I got this dope.
Yeah, those
ass,
are really cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
got this
very tight.
Dope ass shirt from it's that Shaggy one, that 80s style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're slick.
There's like it looks like some like Blade Runner or something like that. You
Thunder.
know?
It remind me of that Blood Dragon from Fargo.
yeah.
yeah.
They had really cool like metal style shirts with their Bloody Sunday look.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It says like that wicked shit
Oh,
on the
yeah.
back with
I
like
did-
a metal.
I didn't even notice that's what that was. That's dope.
Yeah, that
It
is
doesn't even
dope.
look like an ICP shirt, and I love that.
Right. Yeah, that is sick.
That is sweet.
Yeah, and then
Carver
his-
did buy this.
Yeah, Carver bought
Gem.
the fucking dope ass fucking Malenko.
the
jersey.
dopest jersey that probably exists. Honestly,
Yeah,
let's keep it
is-
real.
It is ill as fuck, bro.
Like I'm so glad they
gold
just started.
Malenko.
I mean, that is almost exactly like the old ones.
Yeah, right.
You know,
That's
I don't know about the
fucking ill.
quality, but it looks fucking awesome.
It's probably going to be the same kind of quality.
Is that?
pretty cool. I mean, it's
It
Oh, it's
looks
the fourth
great.
card. The 4 on the back. I was like, what's the 4 mean?
I mean, this is the jersey everybody wants. You know what I mean?
in ways
Yeah.
the quality's better than the old stuff. But
Okay.
there's some things about the old things that are a little bit better. So it's
He just
Okay.
instantly got 50 times cooler.
You did. You did.
Look at that.
Like I don't want to leave now.
I just bought this shirt and some CDs. I bought Whoa and Shaggy's CD. I did not buy Obliteration because they wanted $30 for it, and it just because it came in a DVD case. To me, it should have been cheaper for that because obviously they're putting it in DVD cases because that was a cheaper method somehow.
They also had.
you think?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
They also had Bloody Sunday as the
What's
time
the type
went.
of plastic?
And they had like the special editions that were more expensive with the signatures, and then I think they had just the normal versions, but they weren't advertising it. Like, I hid under the merch tent the last night because it was fucking raining. I thought I was going to need an arc to get out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had them just sitting there like the normal boxes. I was like, see, if I would have known these were here, I would have actually bought one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Man, see, yeah, it was a little weird. They did have the Walking Home Tuesday.
Yeah.
Um,
The merch was all really cool. They had like shirts with like a picture of ICP from that era.
Yeah.
And then it had the Joker's card
those were,
on the back.
those were very cool. So they did have the merch game was dope.
Yeah.
I bet you that's all I spent my money. I spent my money on this hat and the CDs. What other CDs did I had the Whitney Payton. Oh, let's talk about Woe a little bit, I guess. Or do you want to do an episode on Woe next week? You want to save that?
It's up to
I don't-
you. I mean, it's. I don't.
I
know
mean,
if
we don't
wanna
even. Do
devote
you
a
just not even
whole
want to talk
episode
about
to it.
Woe?
We can do a Yum Yum era wrap up show.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
There you
next
go.
week that's what we'll do. All right,
Okay.
and we'll talk about Woe then. But yeah, Woe, not thrilled. But other than that, I didn't get shit else really.
Yeah, we will do a.
There it
We will
goes.
do. There it is. The display has been destroyed.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
So
we'll
I-
do a.
So we did drop the. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no.
interrupt.
Oh,
we
I
did
forgot.
Drop,
Yes.
we did drop the new or the
sixth.
last Cartoon Nightmare.
Yeah,
at,
the sixth at the
at
Cartoon
the
Nightmares.
pod event for anybody who missed that.
right, they are
Mr.
all
Eight Legs
fucking-
may or may not have been escorted onto the gathering grounds, and he may or may not have said that shit's really cool, and I've been told he doesn't like or compliment anything. So Mr. Eight Legs, who draws almost everything you love and know with underground artists, likes Cartoon Nightmares.
Well, I mean, I'm. That's probably my most proud moment of the gathering. I would say
That's high praise.
Yeah, of compliment from Eight Legs. Yes,
There it is. That's the new Cartoon Nightmare, the Grim Pika.
You have now had Eight Legs compliment it. You've had Tom Wood compliment it. So it's like all the top artists in the fucking Juggalo world think your art is dope.
I do want to
hey,
say,
hint.
Yeah.
I think you're one of the top artists in the Juggalo world, bro.
Shit!
I want to keep it real. Hey,
well, thank
I'm
you.
saying
I
that for real
agree.
because all the other top artists in the Juggalo world are saying that you're fucking dope. Am I wrong?
yeah.
I guess you could go off that. Yeah.
You gotta form your own three-headed monster with the other two guys and make a big collab.
Oh,
Guys, you can trust me on this. I'm the winner of the rap battle 2023.
He knows a thing or
You
two
can
or
tr-
about a thing or two.
Yeah. Like you trust me.
Yeah.
I will say that as far as Cartoon Nightmares go, the Grim Pika is probably your best one ever. It's so fucking dope with the detail, the Pokeball.
Appreciate that.
The lightning. Like, you spent so much time and energy on it. It's obvious. It's no wonder it took so long for us to finally debut him.
Well,
and
it was
bodies out
it was
there.
drawn way sooner.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of getting it colored and in the
Making it
quality it
perfect.
needed to be.
Right.
Bring it up to the digital quality it needed to be.
Right.
But yeah, man. So there it is. Grim Pika, man. He's out there. He's
Pick
in
that
the
shit.
Juggalo world now. He's part of the lore.
A lot of people liked it when we showed him off a little bit to people that were
Yeah,
interested.
you guys got a lot of love this year.
Yeah, absolutely. There was shitloads of people talking about. So I just heard from shirts. I really wish I had a shirt. I will 100% be wearing nothing but Deck One Dealt shirts.
Yeah,
next
I'm
year.
fucking up. I don't got it. I need to.
Yeah,
buy
if
some.
it-
Next year, I'm going to be decked out in Deck One Dealt.
I handed stickers out to everybody who came up and complimented us or asked anything about us or knew who we were. I gave them a whole sticker pack of every Cartoon Nightmares. So I have those. If you want them, let me know. We'll figure something out. But
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, it was really fun meeting everyone, and especially several Juggalos who kind of knew who we were. That was fun.
Yeah.
We did meet some randos that were like Deck One Dealt, and I
Yeah.
was like, wow. I mean, my thing is when somebody says, "Hey, man, I listened to your shit," I'm like, "You made it through an episode."
Yeah.
That's usually what I say.
Congratulations. Good job. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. You don't think that we're Jeff's awesome. I appreciate when anyone refers to me as a Juggalo. Because at this point, like, I think that's going to be the running joke is that guy's not even a Juggalo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and you've always been a Juggalo.
Yeah, I was going to say, ask motherfuckers about Derek Lotus.
DJ Slug did say, "What did you draw it on?"
What did I draw it on? I draw everything on comic book board.
Yeah.
Comic board. You gotta. It's
big?
it's basic. Well, it's 11 by 17 comic boards. It's what comic illustrators draw on. It's Bristol board.
Yeah. And then you upload that shit, you like scan it in.
Yeah,
and
I
then go-
draw.
Yeah,
I draw in pencil.
it's all
I
hand
ink
drawn.
it and then scan it and color it. That's
yeah.
that's
Use
just
computers
the basic.
for coloration.
I saw the sketches.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's colored on computer. I'm not a computer colorer. I'm a fine artist. I paint, draw, with all types of medium. I'm not a digital artist, and I would love to get with, the artists in this community that are, and eventually kind of level up my game in that.
We met some pretty
So,
cool
yeah.
artists. The guy gave us those stickers and shit.
Yeah.
I obviously don't remember anyone's names, but many. There's so many creative Juggalos
Yeah.
out there.
Fuck yeah.
Like, if you're looking at it as competition, you've already failed because there are people out there better than you. You'll just have
Juggalos
to
are
deal
dope,
with it.
bro. Yeah, Juggalos
You know?
are dope, bro. There's somebody out there that's a better rapper than me. They just weren't there this year.
Oh, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't sign up. You know. So.
I haven't met them yet, but they're out there. I'm sure, 100%. I'm definitely not cocky. I know for a fact there's a lot. I've lost rap battles before. Like there are people out there who will eat me up.
Oh, of course.
If you think you're invincible, that's when somebody's going to eat you up like nobody's business. You get too cocky. I'm not arrogant at all, man. There's some sick ass MCs. I went up against some sick MCs that day, which is why, like I said, when we make that video, we're going to showcase some of them too. If you were ill that day, you're going to be on our video,
Yeah.
because like you came with it.
I mean,
Most
I ain't
of
gonna
them-
lie. I knew you was gonna win.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. I knew you was gonna win the entire time. I knew
appreciate
it.
that,
I
man.
fucking knew it. Even when I heard all the other, they were good, but I just knew you were gonna win.
Been a long fucking time, man. Like I said, I
Yeah.
haven't battled in 15 years. It's been fucking grip,
Yeah.
bro.
There was no question in my mind. I knew it was gonna happen.
It was an unnecessary evil.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
right.
you up the ante, as far as I'm concerned. You up the battle ante. The Juggalo battles is now leveled up, and like people are gonna have to really come and take it seriously.
They're gonna
now.
remember you, man. Next year, you'll have people coming for you, man. You'll have to make sure you'll be ready for them.
No, absolutely.
You raised the
will
bar,
be there.
man.
I
You
will
raised
be
the
there
bar.
next year. I want to make, because they were kind of joking around about it, but 100% like I will say like definitively I'm going to be there every year, and I would really love, like what you guys kind of shouted, I would really love to like make Juggalo battling like a scene people come to, you know what I
That'd
mean?
be cool.
Like a serious thing.
Because
that
there's
would
so
be dope.
many Juggalo rappers these days too.
Yeah.
Like it could easily be.
And I
something.
think the Juggalo rap battle has kind of, and I'm not saying this to disrespect nobody, I'm just keeping it real. The Juggalo rap battle almost seems like kind of a joke type thing.
Right.
Like, oh, it's just something they do in a tent. Like, it's all these like nobody rappers and
Right.
shit like that. I want the fucking big rappers to start joining the Juggalo rap battle, bro.
I mean, they had Shaggy the
Like
Airhead
Mick
and
Nasty-
DJ Clay there. Like they took it seriously.
Yo, Mick Nasty, said like he'd do it next year. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Join Mick Nasty,
Yeah.
please, bro. And all dope ass Juggalo rappers, I want you to battle. I want to battle the dope rappers. I don't want to battle like, and there were a few there, but I want to battle the really fucking dope rappers. You know what I mean? And there's some really dope rappers. I know they have to watch the show. That's who I want to fucking battle. So that's what I think would be ideal, is if I could bring battlers into that scene and make somebody go, I'll beat them. That's what I want. I want someone to come in and beat me. Take the plaque.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm going for him every year.
Well,
I'm just letting
come
you
get
know.
him. If you want him, come
Exactly.
get him.
If you want him, come get him, because I'm going for him every year. So leave it there. I'm back in the Juggalo world. I'm sorry to everyone who was winning the rap battles. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Does anybody have anything else they want to say before we wrap it up? Anything we forgot?
No, I think we're good, man.
We told all the stories. We had all the fun, man. We did it. This was one for the books, man.
Yeah, it really
sure
was. It was awesome. It was
a good time.
my favorite gathering ever was this is a contender. I mean,
Dude, you won the rap battle. It has to be your favorite.
This is my
gathering.
favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite.
It's
gathering
okay.
ever,
Yeah, it should be, man.
It's hard to knock Crystal Forest
Yeah,
off.
I know.
Crystal Forest was fucking legit.
Those days
man.
were just fun. That's mostly nostalgia and young.
You're right.
Young teenage.
If I really compared it next, like I won the fucking rap battle.
Yeah.
That's legit, bro. Like that's
Yeah. All right,
a
man.
good one.
Let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here.
All right,
yo, yo.
we'll slide this one back into the deck. Gathering 2023,
2023. Thanks, Gage, for hanging with
Yeah.
us, bro.
Thanks for having me. It's
Absolutely.
been a great week.
absolutely.
All right,
we love
man.
y'all. Thanks, chat, for saying.
Peace
All
out.
the viewers.
TechOneDel.com.
That one's L. We out this bitch.
Woo, woo.